Our scene opens up in a dark, cavernous space, the sound of water running in the distance. 3 individuals in this space. 2 of these individuals upright, moving about, as the third lies used in a heap on the stone-like floor. We focus in on a very tall, thin individual, as this individual has no hair, completely bald, probably 6'5" in height. And while he looks thin, he is chiseled, he is sculpted, he is shaped. His skin is a translucent onyx. There are large, black, feathered wings that protrude from his back. He wears just kind of a simple, kind of a sash around his waist to kind of cover his bits, if you will, give him some modesty. He has one gold eye and the other one black. As he moves towards this figure, very handsome, long brown hair, very, very thin, frail looking, with this kind of gore, ichor, viscera kind of sloughing off of him as he kind of rests against this stone wall, if it will. The man, the tall man with the golden eye and the dark eye, approaches this other humanoid. Welcome back. Your birth has been completed. The vessel, a success. As the camera shifts over to just a heap of what was once the vessel that housed this particular soul. In a very weakened voice, this kind of frail looking yet handsome gentleman kind of looks to his left as the camera kind of pans over to it, in which you, the audience, and you all will see is this dull red heart made of crystal. It has cracks and flaws in it currently. And there's various things that are connected to this crystalline heart. As the individual stands looking towards the thin, translucent, or onyx translucent, angelic-like figure. It is just a moment of time before my war machine will be brought back to life. Hello everyone, welcome to the second season of Legends and Lore, a very unique 7-episode collaboration or collaborative, my apologies, mini campaign that uses Dungeons and Dragons 5e 2014 rules, featuring these 5 talented content creators that'll bring their characters to life at level 20. Along with taking on the task of Dungeon Master, which each one of them have done quite heroically and quite successfully. Now that we have our narrative shaped and put into place, it is time to decide how it will end. My name is Eric, and I will be taking on the role of Cord Trebleclef, human bard / cleric, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to pass it over to Sam.
My name is Samantha Clare. I'm Samwise Banshee on all the socials. I play Lark, who is the orc cleric, who has lots of relations to various people in our group, including maybe she's kind of dating Cord a little bit. So, and then she's got her mentor. So I'm just going to punt it to him next.
Hello there. I am Sphinx Akasha. Sphinx Akasha on all of the socials. I am playing Satoru Baratunde, an ASMR monk / warlock. He is he owns the tea shop in the area where Lark also works, and is intrigued by this new relationship with Cord, and is, overall just hoping for the best with it. Just trying to be the cool uncle about it.
Oh,
amazing. Let's throw it to Atlas. You're muted.
I was eating. I didn't.
It's fair.
Sorry. Anyway. Hi, everyone. Hey, nerds. I'm Atlas, YouTuber, game master, and content creator. I play Maeve Barclay, a tiefling arcane trickster rogue with a penchant for pyrotechnics and swear words. Best frenemies with Ignatius, tolerating everyone else, and apparently mourning Nim are I was gone last week. I'm very upset about that, but I'm excited to see where this one goes and learn what happened. So
amazing. Zane, why don't you tell us all about your fiery spirited person?
I am Zane, Table Time Zane pretty much everywhere, and part of Table Time Productions. I am playing Ignatius Flint, as Atlas said, best frenemies with Atlas. Part-time mentor to both Cord and Lark, and cautious old man with Satoru. And I'm really excited to see how this ends. Really excited to possibly turn into a dragon, and really excited to have access to 9th level spells.
Amazing. And last but certainly not least, Trace.
I'm Therese, Tesselatrix across most socials. I am playing formerly Nim, now reincarnated or reborn as Maguza, or Meg for short. And I am a dragonborn barbarian, so I will be helping Maeve out with some of the punchy stuff.
Amazing. So, without further ado, let's see where this takes us all. We focus back in moments after Ignatius has cast, I believe it was the Dispel Magic, and crushed the silver disc. What does everyone want? What does everyone want to do?
I think Satoru is putting himself in kind of a defensive position in front of Lark, just to make sure, like, what if there's any kind of like spell backfire or anything from this disc, that she is protected.
Okay.
Are we sure it was a good idea to crush them both? I mean, yeah, I guess we don't want someone trying to find us with them, huh?
Yes.
I mean, it's probably a terrible time to tell you this, but they can track you without those. Those are more of like, they were like decoder rings, you know, like had you done it, you would have gotten a prize.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean,
well, I do love giving middle fingers to gods. Feel like that's what we just did.
No, absolutely. Yes. They're terrified.
As you all are having this conversation, Meg, what form are you currently transitioning into?
Meg is she's about 6'1", 6'2". She's thick, muscled, dragonborn. I mean, she's basically like the human equivalent of a goose. She's fluffy, she's kind of blue tinted. Instead of scales, she's got feathers, or instead of feathers, she's got scales. She's got long, kind of dark blue hair. She is from she's a blue dragon, but because she doesn't really have her proper gear yet, she's wearing what just kind of looks like a very long robe, almost like when you see children wearing their parents' robe. So you're wondering whose robe that must be if it's that big on her. And she just has her hands in her pockets, and she's just kind of realizing she can now get stuff off the top shelf. So, yeah.
It's an amazing feeling.
Oh, yeah.
I would.
You all are having these conversations. You literally will watch this, the former kind of form that Meg had as she's having this conversation. This new form just kind of shines through as you watch this transformation or this kind of rebirth into this form.
Yowza.
Oh, I thank you.
That's really cool.
Thank
But
you.
it's not a goose.
It's really cool.
It's not a goose. See?
No.
No.
Is it better?
It is
Dragon.
much better, yes.
Not goose.
That's
Dragon.
dragon.
Wait, let me get this straight. You're not scared of the dragon, but
No.
you're scared of the goose.
Of course not. Dragons are just so kind and sweet, and geese are from the Nine House.
Honestly,
Have you ever met a dragon?
geese and dragon are pretty comparable in terms of like pettiness.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not make him scared of her again, though.
Oh, no.
This line of thought
I'm
is a
lovely.
terrible plan.
Yeah.
I'm lovely. I once sat on my sister's brood for
There-
3 hours while she went shopping, so I'm a very giving person.
There is a moment as this conversation kind of spirals or goes into this direction. The entire ground beneath you just shakes. Just this big boom just kind of erupts and shakes. And there's a large wind or breeze that starts to filter in through the open windows and the doors. And there's a large sound or very loud sound of like rustling leaves, tree branches. And the sky begins to kind of grow gray almost into a dark.
Okay, if anyone comes out of the sky and asks us if we are gods, everyone say yes.
But we're not gods.
I know that.
Oh,
However, they
Okay.
won't know that because they're
Okay.
clearly asking the question. So,
okay. We lie. Got it.
lie.
Well, but she wouldn't be lying. She technically is a god.
she would not.
She
be
wouldn't
lying.
be
The
lying.
rest of
You're
us
right.
Would absolutely lie, though.
Okay.
The sound of panic and fear begins to slowly filter into the tea shop from the outside.
Oh, hells.
All right, maybe we should go. You know, like, see what's
Going on.
I should probably get changed.
Yes.
Satoru, did
As
Nim leave
each
a
of
bag with
you-
you at some point? She said she left a bag here with you just for safekeeping.
Oh, yeah. Goes behind the counter, grabs this like duffel bag. Wasn't sure what this was about, and I didn't open it, so we're here.
Oh no, it's fine. She just got my gear for me, so I'm just gonna go change. And she just takes the robe off and starts walking upstairs to one of someone's rooms. She doesn't know who.
My room's on the right.
Eyes
Thank you.
completely like bugging out of his head. Did I mention
Hefting of this
house?
duffel bag.
Can I? Do you think we have time? Because I could set up something that could be beneficial for communication before we all do this.
What kind of thing do you have in mind, old man?
It's a little annoying, but a telepathic bond between all of us might be beneficial. in the
Oh,
upcoming-
yeah, so if we get separated, that's a good
I say
idea.
do it.
Yeah. All right. And I put up this thing and I say, step outside. I'll call you back in when the ritual's ready. Maybe go look and see what's going on. It's going to take about 10 minutes.
So as he
Does it
prepares
matter
the
that I'm
ritual,
putting on
everyone kind of
pants?
makes-
Like, do I need to leave?
No, he
before
hasn't
you
finished
cast
the
this?
ritual yet.
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Just
just
making
saying
sure.
you guys
gonna
can
be-
go
No, you have
and
to
do
go outside
stuff.
and put on your pants.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
In front of everyone.
Yeah, you have to do it outside.
I can't
this-
do it when you watch.
Well, this is gonna be
Guys, I can't prepare this ritual while you all watch. Really embarrassed.
As those that are going to make their way outside, you do so. You can see that the sky is growing gray and it gets darker by the moment and darker. And there's a lot of the villagers that you've all come to know. And some of you have become good friends with, maybe even kind of like family to some of them. You've made good bonds with them. They are panicked. Mothers hold their children. Those that are town guards or village protectors grab their weaponry to try to create defense or protection, or a sense of that at least for the village. There is a crack of lightning in the distance. There is a deep rumble of thunder that almost shakes you to your core. I'd like everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Nice. Starting off.
Oh, nope. Changing those digital dice. Those are not it.
18.
Okay.
I have a
18's good.
great bonus, but I rolled a 2, so that's 14.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
17.
Switching dice.
That is a 16.
Okay.
I also rolled a 17.
Okay. So the target number for this was 16. I need to roll for a chord. Okay, chord is also good. So I'm going to utilize fear points inside
great.
this. So Lark, you're going to gain a fear point.
Okay.
And we'll keep track of that kind of on the side. Lark, since you have the fear point, your memory immediately goes back to that very strange image that started this entire journey when your vessel was crushed. This massive, almost like storm front, if you will, with there's some sort of ominous something inside of it that no one could see exactly what it was. And it kind of just like hangs there for a moment. It keeps you curious and also makes you afraid of what could be coming. What do the rest of you wish to do? Meg, at this time, you will kind of be able to start making your way down as you see Iggy's kind of casting something.
I'm going to look through the robe of eyes and see if there's anything amiss or invisible or like within the ethereal plane coming at us.
You currently Oh, so as you kind of dive into your sight, beyond sight, if you will, pardon the pun, you will begin to see through the ethereal plane, and you will be able to see that there are these almost wraith-like entities. They look as if they were once warriors, but they're now almost like spectral wraiths, and they are literally moving towards the villagers, and you are seeing them almost kind of grab the villagers either by the throat or find some way to kind of almost restrain them. And you kind of blink your eyes real quick to see that the villagers are reacting to this, but on the material plane you cannot see it physically with the eyes. So anybody who's out there looking does not see anything other than these villagers kind of reacting strangely. You quickly blink your eyes real quick again to see that these things are almost drawing or siphoning something from these innocent villagers. And it's just almost like within a few moments, they almost like lock into place or freeze or pause in time, if you will. As well, as you look into that kind of oncoming storm front, and you will actually see a massive, gargantuan, if you will, skeletal formation of what once was a storm giant warrior of some sort, who is inside of this mist or this kind of spectral cloud, if you will, that seems focused on something moving in a certain direction.
Okay. And we'll just ask out loud, does anyone have the ability to turn the undead? Because there are wraiths accosting the civilians.
Yes.
Yes. I have a thing for that. I will go ahead and use a channel divinity to turn the undead. So I present my holy symbol and I'll do my prayer. 30 feet. So I'll kind of try to go in between villagers.
Sure.
As I'm doing this, so that I'm trying to get as many, or trying to get them huddled around me so that they're close enough within that 30-foot range.
Okay.
And I need wisdom saves from all of the undead.
Okay. So you all that are outside can see this. Watch Lark as she kind of taps into her divine energy and faith. And can you describe what it looks like when you kind of cast this successful turn undead?
So I think, I mean, she can't really see the wraiths, and neither can anyone else on the material plane. So I don't know how much it's a visual representation. I think for the villagers especially, it would just kind of feel like if they're having trouble breathing, or feels cold, all of a sudden there's just like this warmth that kind of flows out, and maybe like the smell of like jasmine or something, kind of like the warm tea, but it's floral, and it kind of just flows out from where she's doing her prayer.
Okay, amazing. Satoru, when this happens and transpires, you can see that it clearly affects, it goes beyond the material plane into the various planes. These things will literally peel away, very frightened, very much wanting to kind of repel and get away, which avoids a lot of problems or anguish or fear amongst these villagers, and they will repel back into the depths of the jungle.
Good work, Lark. Now we have to worry about, and he points to where the storm giant skeleton is. I don't think you can see it, but I can. There's a skeleton of a spectral skeleton of a storm giant just there.
This thing is 40 to 50 feet tall that you can see, and that's kind of above the forested tree line. Like, it's massive.
But only Satoru can see it.
Correct.
Right?
You see what looks like, the best way I could describe it is almost like when a tornado would spin, just the things inside of it. Like, you know there's stuff in it, but you can't quite make out all the details. It's kind of the vibe you're getting off of it. But it's almost like a fog bank, a storm front, something kind of roving in.
Okay, well, I don't don't know that I can fly high enough to use turn undead on the storm cloud. Let me think. Give me a moment. She's like trying to like think of like spells she's gone over with Ignatius. Like, oh my gosh, what do I do?
So as this is all transpiring, Maeve, there's a brief moment. What is Maeve doing at this particular moment?
Well, I was gonna go with like, while they're all talking,
Sure.
kind of going to the villagers and like giving them, like using my fireball, like light torches so it gives them light, trying to
Amazing.
do what I can to give some comfort, as you know, as much as an asshole can give comfort. But
Yeah.
I also don't have any kind of true sight, so I'm not going to be able to see this thing either.
So here's what I want you to do. Why don't you go ahead and give me a persuasion check to see how well you do at giving the comfort.
Okie dokie. Woo! Hey, dropped it. Nope, dropped it again. New die. Here we go. That's it. 18 on the die plus 6.
Amazing.
So 24.
Amazing.
24.
So as you're quickly dispersing light sources to kind of help the villagers, there's a brief moment as this conversation is taking place in which you kind of give me another wisdom saving throw, because you see kind of this spectral form of what looks like this echo of like a form of your father that is like coming at you, and it's kind of like a horror film with that strobe effect. It's like blinks in, blinks out, it's moved, it blinks in, blinks out, and it's like coming at you.
I got a 23 on that one.
Okay. So there's a brief moment in which you tap into your, like, you almost at first feel like a small child again, to where you're frightened, but then you kind of push through that effect. And that's about the time that Lark maneuvers herself kind of in that position of the village. And you see this thing kind of just like, the last moment you see it kind of appear before your eyes, it just kind of peels away. And that fear that you had, that brief moment of fear, is gone.
Okay.
Now let's talk about Meg. Meg, you've made your way downstairs. You can see that Ignatius is probably about 3/4 of the way through this ritual, talking to himself, turning his pages in his book. What is Meg doing?
Meg is gonna not interrupt him, for one thing. She's just gonna, nod and go out the door. The first thing she's gonna look at is the sky, and she's gonna observe if either in the air or like insect life, animal life, if things are going in a certain direction, and if so, where are they running to and where are they running from? So
Okay.
if she looked in the sky, would she notice anything like that, or bugs on the ground, or?
That's excellent. Here's what we're gonna do. You can either roll a perception, you could roll an insight, or you could roll a nature check. Your choice of the three, whichever works best for you.
Let's see. I think that's gonna be perception, insight. I think I'll just roll a perception then. So that's D10 plus 8. $21.
Okay.
It's not a dirty 20.
So you're looking to the sky, and immediately I need you to give me another wisdom saving throw, because there is something that startles or bothers you that you notice and you see. So go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, and I'll describe it. As you look to the sky, the way the sky is kind of posturing or looking, this feels as something you've seen in your past before. I believe it was a 17-year war or something that was described, that you had told your friends about, and that they kind of witnessed. was your wisdom saving throw?
15.
Okay. You are overtaken with fear because this is not good. You've seen this sky before. This is the work of your other half. I believe it was your sibling, your brother.
My brother.
Nefriel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that he is here and that he is angry. And that he is ready to play because he's been locked away for so long. Ignatius, you finish this ritual. What are you doing?
I call everybody back as I'm like holding the thing. I just need them within 30 feet. And as they all enter, I snap both my fingers. And without moving my mouth, in all of their minds, I say, "See, isn't it a little annoying? But it's quite useful."
Oh, it's gonna work so much better than the glitter dust I was using.
Yes.
You got to be fucking
So
kidding me. Now
much
I'm gonna have
better.
your voice in my head all the time.
Why?
Actually,
Jesus
I was
Christ.
quite looking forward to this, Maeve.
It's bad enough
I like
in
just-
the nightmares. I don't need it any more than that.
Why
It's
is your
meant to be
mental
like that,
voice more unpleasant somehow than your actual one?
It's what's inside that counts, Maguza, and I'm
That's
rotten
true.
through and through.
That's very true,
are.
is what Cord was saying.
You are the strangest old man that I have ever met, and I'm proud to know you.
The weirdest.
I am definitely
wizard
glad you're on our
story.
side.
That is the greatest compliment I think I've ever received. I'll hold it
I'm
close to
not.
my cold, dead heart.
I hope you get herpes.
Ouch.
I hope you die.
I know.
In the background,
Joke's on you. Already dead.
you just
We're
hear
all just
Lark
standing there like nodding.
like
to
mentally
each other.
trying to like quietly hum to herself to like everyone's fighting, stop the fighting, stop like
It's just the
Humming a lullaby, not realizing
Just
we
trying
can all
to
hear
drown
now.
out the fighting.
So the sky
Why are they
begins to
such
lighten
fucking
once again.
assholes
Still,
all the time? Oh God, they can hear that now.
That's why we're best friends.
That's why we're just wishing each other death constantly in our heads.
so the sky once again begins to lighten back up, but it still has kind of this gray day, kind of overcast vibe. You look around and you assess, and there are still some villagers that seem to be kind of in this space that they're frozen. They're not petrified, but they're kind of locked in this space. And those are the ones that were unfortunate to kind of suffer whatever these wraiths did before Lark was able to kind of turn the undead and make that situation better. You look towards the storm cloud, and it is clearly beginning to veer towards another location. It's a certain point to where the storm begins to fade in the distance, and even as large as it is, eventually you will kind of lose sight of it. Seemingly the presence or the danger that you currently were facing is subsided.
Well, I don't like that it went that way. We can't really follow it that way.
Is that something that I should be seeing, Satoru?
It went. Yes, you were in the building, and as like it with through the mental link will project as much as he can of like the
Yeah.
memory of this thing that he saw.
Yeah. I think everyone will see kind of this very
Oh,
intimidating, massive, skeletal form of a storm giant warrior.
yeah, I don't like that.
You know,
That's
we've been through so much. I don't know why I'm surprised anymore.
He's
No,
long.
I really, I've lost the capability years ago.
Satoru, go ahead and give me a survival check as you kind of see it. See if you can track it, like if you have a general
Okay.
idea of where it's going.
That's a 15.
Okay. It appears to be heading or veering towards kind of the center of the island. Best you can tell.
It seems to be heading towards the center of the island, everyone.
Oh well, that's useful.
Great.
What's at the center? Could it be
Uh,
looking for anything?
history. Everybody, you guys have been on the island long enough. You can make a history check.
Hell yeah.
You're looking at 17 or better.
Oh, well, if I didn't drop a die.
Just missed it with a 16.
19.
Okay.
18.
20 plus.
Okay.
It's going to be
18 plus 11. So 29.
Okay.
you idiot.
Show off.
You're so
So
annoying.
those of you,
What do you want? What do you want from me?
those of you who have beaten, I believe it was the 17, you know that there is in the center or near the center of the island, there is one massive thing that stands out. One
The big
landmark called Titan Falls. It is well known by everyone on this village, and this large storm seems to be proceeding in that direction.
Yeah, right. Titan Falls. There's the big. I don't know. Is
Right.
it a skeleton or just a statue? It's big though. Is it DM? Is it bigger than a giant? For how
Yes.
we know giants to be sized, it's
100%.
much larger.
100%.
Is it bigger than a bread box? and
Can I
smaller
see
than a
this
whale?
location? From
Sounds
from where
bigger
we
than a
are,
whale.
Is it like on top of a mountain? Could I see it?
Depends on the whale.
It is literally a mountain or the mountain. And I would say that you probably would have either seen it in passing through the various things you've done. And this thing looks like it was once a living, breathing titan that may have been upwards to 200 feet in height or greater. That was somehow banished, cursed, placed into the island itself, if that makes sense. You can see. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, do you think Ignatius would have ever taken anything from there to study?
I'm gonna say probably not, just for the fact that you probably wouldn't have wanted to. The lore is so rich and deep that it's almost like if you were to steal something that was super sacred, that you may not have liked the repercussions, if that makes sense.
You would be
No,
cursed
that's
too.
really fun. But I'm pretty familiar with the location.
You do. To paint a picture for everyone who wants to know, there's a massive stone head. It looks like it was carved, but it's got a lot of detail in it, but it's very ancient. There's a lot of crags and crevices, different holes and things inside, like where the ears would be. There's one massive hole like towards the back of the head, in which water from a river kind of flows through that and then kind of comes out the kind of a gape or open mouth of this massive stone formation. There are probably maybe 60 to 80 feet would appear like maybe like from elbow up, if you had to guess, to the shoulders would be protruding in part of this island, or not this island, but this kind of mountainous structure. And then below kind of the waterfall pool, there are these massive stone hands that look like they're trying to like reach out of the earth, but are like halfway out of the earth. The facial expression on this, if it really truly was a living, breathing titan, was one of defeat and agony or anger.
Oh, fun.
But to our knowledge, it doesn't hold any kind of like natural power. Like it didn't turn into a volcano. It's not like if he accesses this thing, it'll like blow up the planet. But it could be like maybe he's trying to awaken the Titan again.
Best to your knowledge, you don't have anything in the lore. I would say if you want to go ahead and give me an insight check. If you can hit a dirty 20 on the insight, I'll give you a little bit, because you're really trying
17. Let me see what my insight is. Plus 8, 25.
Okay. So 25 total. There's a good possibility that this thing can be reanimated.
Woken up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, poo. That'll be fun.
You tell us that, yeah?
Yeah. I'll say. Well,
I mean, if she's thinking about it, we can all hear it.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's true.
yeah, you'll hear the running thoughts of just going over.
Right.
You'll realize just how badly her ADHD actually is. That she doesn't have external thoughts. but her internal thoughts are just going a mile a minute all over the place.
It's so
But
my
what if we
head.
did
I
this?
can't
What if
take
this
it.
happens?
So
What if this
noisy.
happens? This could happen all over the place. It's just like, bitch, calm down.
Maeve, well, besides the fact that you're utterly insane, it sounds like that we should get there soon.
Agreed.
All right, everybody, gather round. Gather round. This is going to be rather unpleasant.
Oh, good, because everything else has been a walk in the park so far.
Have you ever teleported before?
Just a normal Tuesday.
I'm just laughing at the thought of us in the size, like the space the size of an elevator, but like Satoru has swords. My girl has a gigantic ass trident. You know, we're all just kind of crammed in there with our gear and our weapons. Like, yes, this is uncomfortable. I don't like it at all.
Everybody, hold hands. I know it's a little awkward, except for you two, and I point at the two lovers.
I will actively
And then-
jump into Meg's arms. A piece.
You just
That
told dude,
works
like, all
as
right,
well.
hold the trident.
This. Everybody hold your stomach, and then It's a 1-action spell. I use the 7th level spell teleport. I'm familiar with the location. There is a small chance for a mishap. It's a 1 to 5 on a mishap. On the D100, on target is 25 to 100 for you as well.
Okay.
Otherwise, what? We
but
just
yeah.
vomit upon
Yeah,
arrival?
there-
You could end up
no.
in the middle of the ocean.
There's-
End up in the wrong place, yeah.
Oh,
There's-
okay.
Or
There's some-
parts
there's
of you
some-
could end up in one place and parts of you could end up in another place.
Let me roll the golf ball.
Okay, before you roll,
Oh.
as you cast the spell and everybody's in there, we're all agreeing to teleport, correct? Okay.
Yep.
The
Oh no,
chances-
I don't like the way you asked that question.
The chances of the success will decrease and the failure will increase. So let's make it go from like 1 to 15 instead of, what was it, 1 to 10 on the D100?
The mishap is 1 to 5. Similar area is 6 to 13.
Okay.
Off target is
So,
14 to 24.
For the
On
mishap,
target is 25.
we're just going to call it 1 to 15 on this, because when you
Okay.
do this, you can feel that there is something pushing against whatever's happening, the nature of the spell.
Okay. All right. Well, rolling the golf ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And 5.
That is, guys. I'm not joking. That's a.
I swear to God, if you rolled it. Okay.
Okay. All right. 6, 7. Yeah.
on target.
I hate
Awesome.
it already.
On target.
So
So we appear.
you will actually appear probably like several hundred, let's say 350 feet from where this massive structure is, because that's probably about as close as you would remember to safely put your party. There is a pathway. You all find yourselves on this pathway. I'd like everybody to make a Constitution save. You're looking at 13 or better to see if you lose your lunch or not, because your stomachs are turned.
With a
Lark turns
lovely
around and
15.
promptly vomits.
Oh,
19. Satoru was able to hold it together.
awesome.
17.
Meg will hear Maeve go, put me down, put me down, put me down, put me down.
She just drops you.
So okay,
I
So-
said be prepared.
you all will see as not Lark, but Cord goes to kind of grab the hair, make sure the hair is out of the way, and then he starts to kind of like upchuck because he rolled really shitty
no.
too. So then Lark grabs his hair, and they're both holding each other's hair as they're both like yakking.
Oh my
As poor Maeve just kind of hops from her uppie's position and is just over behind a bush.
I will also aim for Ignatius's shoes.
Oh, there you go. A little bit of it kind of just spats onto.
This is your fault.
Okay.
Hey, these are my nice shoes. God damn
Yeah,
it.
no, I get seasick.
Maeve,
These are my
This is not
company
much better.
shoes.
These are my fighting boots.
As you all kind of get past that feeling, everyone that uses arcane magic, not divine, but arcane magics, you don't like this area because it makes you feel funny. You feel as if you've entered into some sort of like strange, soupy kind of vibe going on. I would say that everyone can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
I just immediately try to cast light, just to make sure I can cast still, and then I'll make that check.
Okay. If you want to cast light, go ahead and roll me a percentage dice, please.
Oh boy.
Are we in a wild
my-
magic field?
I will roll my
no.
golf ball again. That is a 16 on the golf ball.
Okay. I'm going to say currently nothing's going to happen.
Okay.
Currently. It does like flicker a little bit, and then
That'll be a
the light will happen.
That was interesting. 22 on the Arcana.
Yep. Okay, what is everybody else's Arcana?
15.
I mean, I'm not an arcane caster. Am I still allowed to roll?
Sure, you could still.
Okay.
It's going well.
Whew, 5 as well.
Honesty,
Switching my
5.
digital dice again.
Okay.
At 15.
Well, all right.
With a plus 14, I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay. You definitely know that this is what was dirty 20, the 22. Cord is like, Cord no likey. I don't know what's wrong. Like he rolled really bad too.
Sweet baby.
Boonga, boonga.
But the two of you know that you've encountered something like this before. This is definitely a wild magic zone. The closer you get towards this thing, you're now beginning to feel it gets stronger and stronger.
Why does everybody hate mages?
But it's not like it's dampening it.
I know.
It almost feels, because you have the 22, it almost feels as if it's being pulled, siphoned, directed.
Disgusting. I don't
Does anyone
like
else feel like a puppet?
Do we, Ignatius, because of the spell, or I guess about table, Zane, with the spell, like the telepathy, the shared telepathy, do we also get a sense for like being able to kind of understand, even if we don't feel necessarily what the thing is, because we are linked, we're going to be able to make that connection a little bit faster or easier? How does that really work?
It's a good question.
That's a great question.
Let me bring up, because I have it here. It's just flip through my spell list here that I have. And I'll read you the technical definition, and then, of course, our glorious dungeon master can tell you his interpretation. Telepathic link among 8 willing creatures of your choice and range, psychically linking each creature to all others for the duration. Creatures with intelligence scores 2 or less aren't affected by the spell. I don't think that means any of us, although Ignatius would probably disagree. Until the spell ends, the targets can communicate telepathically through the bond, whether or not they have a common language. The communication is possible over any distance, though it can't extend to other planes of existence. I think the line about can communicate through the bond whether or not they have a common language means that it transcends language.
I would
But
agree.
that is, of course, glorious dungeon master area.
No, I'm good with that. I think that you would definitely be able to do that. You're level 20. Like, why would you not be able to do that?
Because it's cool. I like that. I like that. So yeah, for sure. You make those connections and things like that. When Ignatius is putting these things together, he will share those thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is everyone wanting to do?
Find the source of.
I was going to say, is the storm cloud nearby? Like, can we see it approaching on the horizon? Does it look like it's close?
I would say
Or-
because of the teleportation, it is actually kind of behind.
It's
You
off
got-
in the distance
you
still?
guys have
Okay, we've
jumped
got some
ahead of
time.
it. Yep.
Okay, Yeah, I guess let's look for the source of the weird siphoning, as Ignatius was starting to say.
Okay. And how would you like to do that, Ignatius? What is your theory or your idea behind that?
Well, it's siphoning, right? Siphoning means it's going somewhere.
That's correct.
And so Ignatius, while flipping through his spell book, which is what I'm literally doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Where is it? There is a certain spell here that I am looking for. I think it's less than 5, actually.
I have a locate creature.
I think it's a similar thing to that. But that might help us out quite a bit. If it is a creature, then
I was going to say, I don't know if it's a creature, but I do have locate creature.
I have scry.
Oh, to try to scry to see if you can see what is siphoning. And then once you see it, then maybe we can try a locate.
Yeah, exactly. And I can share that information with you. I just need to. I'm just going to search it. There it is, scrying. Okay. It's one of those stupid things that takes 10 minutes to cast.
I know, so many of these do.
I know. It is. I need to know a creature. So it is. I need to know a creature. So actually, I don't think that's gonna work. I think I'm just gonna have to vibe check this one.
Okay.
If I can with arcane.
Yeah, let's do it.
To try to find the source of this.
Yep, let's do that.
I'm in
So you all are
location
currently at about 300 feet now. You've moved like 50 feet closer to this thing. You're at about 300 feet as he begins to kind of sniff out the source.
Right. With an arcane, that'll be a 25, 14 on the die.
That's amazing. So as he is kind of doing this and you're using him, probably like a Geiger counter or a metal detector, if you will. Yeah. What is everybody else wanting to do?
I mean, I feel like Lark's trying to help Ignatius as much as she can with, I mean, I know she's got divine magic instead, but to kind of help maybe fill gaps or look at other angles to try to help him out with the sniffing of the magic.
All right.
Yeah, I think Satoru is still seeing through the robe to see if there's anything that he can glean in the area, in the immediate area.
Give me a perception check with advantage.
Oh, I already have advantage because of the robe, so I love it.
That's true. I should have thought about that. I have the spell that allows me to have that sight, true sight.
26.
Amazing. So as you're looking around, you are seeing kind of cleverly attempting to hide or stay far enough in the distance, these kind of spectral warriors. As a matter of fact, you may actually see some warriors from your past that have fallen on the battlefield against you or even with you that are amongst this kind of these wraith-like things that are in the astral plane.
Yeah, he will spread that sight to everyone through the link.
Okay.
And like, we're not alone.
They don't seem to be attacking right now. Right? Like, do I need to...
I don't know.
They don't. Give me an insight check. And as he's making that insight check, what do Maeve and Magusa wish to do?
That's a dirty 20.
Amazing.
Nice.
Maeve, Magusa, what would you guys be doing?
Sorry, I'm thinking.
No, you're good.
What is the nature of the creature in front of us? I'm sorry, like the audio had cut out a bit.
The large creature. As far as it's coming in this direction, in the storm, the creature that is in the storm is coming in this direction, and you know that it is a undead storm giant warrior.
Perfect. How far away are they, would you say?
At this point,
Yeah.
maybe a quarter of the mile.
Okay.
So it's going to take them no time to get to where we are, with as big as they
it's
are.
gonna be pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Mhm.
I think so. The way that this
Oh,
works
my stuff
is
is offensive.
so it says that I can on my turn I can enter rage as a bonus action, right? Because I've put in a bunch of points and levels into all these different rage attacks, I basically have unlimited range. It doesn't stop unless I die, except that I have a thing that
Correct.
I can even still continue to live. So I'm wondering, would it just behoove me to go into rage now, because that also puts me in a frenzy permanently until the rage
You
stops?
could. You could.
I might do that,
That's
and
kind
then
of up
might
to
get
you.
prepared to use either my breath weapon when they're closer, or I also have like a menace that I can do when they're closer. Right now they're a little bit too far away, so I think probably the best thing to do would just be to get raged, get frenzied, and prepare.
Okay. Okay.
And just on the Arcana searching stuff, Ignatius, I'm gonna hold guidance up on you,
Easy.
so you'll be able to add a D4 to all your rolls.
Maeve, what
Sweet.
were you doing?
I'll add a D4
Nice.
to that already. What was it? What did I roll?
25.
25, so that's
I
now
think so.
27.
Oh, good.
I'm going to pre-poison my
Hit over
weapons.
30.
I like it.
Over 30.
I like it. Okay,
Trying.
so let's go back. Your insight check, Satoru, it was a...
It was a dirty 20.
Yeah, you know that these warriors are observing from a distance. They're scouting. They're being held back purposefully. They are following orders by someone or something.
Someone's controlling them, and they are scouts.
Great.
Okay.
Fantastic.
We jump to the arcane or the arcana check. Yeah, you know when you're kind of following this, and you have a strong sense as you are leading this group into the direction of this where you need to go. You are getting near 200 feet at this point, close to it. You're getting a pretty good visual of this massive formation, and you are losing the scent at this point, and it's almost like it feels as if it's being potentially siphoned stronger and stronger. So you notice that the closer you get, the stronger the siphon is. You're pretty sure, because your arcane roll was 27. You've encountered something like this before. If you keep proceeding down this pathway, there's a good chance that it could start kind of affecting your spell slots above table. It could start taking spell slots away.
I stop then. I say, if we keep going, the magic is going to start literally ripping itself out of me.
Okay, let's not do
That's
that.
not good.
No.
Yeah, those of us who are arcane in nature would probably do well not to venture much further closer to this thing.
Right.
You want to go for a walk, Dave?
Are there any...
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, look for any writing, any mysterious, weird writing that anyone might see for clues or anything.
Ooh,
Yeah.
my time has come.
Yeah, can we
Yeah.
investigate around the
Sure.
area for a kill switch? I mean, we
Sure.
won't get that lucky, but you
Sure.
know what I'm saying?
So who's going to go ahead and take a look? Is it going to be Maeve and
I will.
Bruce?
I mean,
Awesome.
if
Yeah.
we're less,
How far are you
if-
guys going in?
if we're not affected. I mean, how far
By
can
the
we go
arcane
and
thing?
still be? Well, I guess they can always hear us in our heads. So
Correct.
I guess we
Yep.
just keep
In
going
distance.
until we run into something worth mentioning.
I am also extremely affected by the arcane thing, by the way.
Oh shit!
Are
Never
you
mind.
a
It's just
arcane
me. You
trickster?
can stay. You
Arcane
can stay
trickster.
out here.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
You
I'll
stay
go
out.
with you. It's fine. That's not the only thing I can do. But
No.
I'm just letting you know that
You're gonna
I
lose
do
your-
feel it.
You're gonna lose your freaking spell slots.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't risk
Hey,
that.
ain't nothing a little
You're
fireball
probably
can't
gonna-
fix.
Okay, I will
Okay.
go in, and I'll just keep going until again I run into something that I should inform them about.
Before
Yeah.
she goes, I
Before
would
you
like to
go.
take a moment. I'll touch your arm,
Oh, thanks.
and I will give you true sight.
Oh, that's
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
And then I can switch my guidance to you as well.
Amazing. So can I have both of you guys roll percentage dice since you're casting magic?
What is
I
true
can look
sight
around the
getting again?
outside if
Such
you
a-
think that'll help.
87.
45.
All right, let's start at the 87. So
What is true
that would
mean?
be-
Zane.
Okay. So as you go to cast the true sight, the magic
Drew said let you see stuff that
transfers, but all of a sudden you notice that Megusa now begins to lift off the air. She is affected by the fly spell. You have
No.
somehow it's been transmogrified or changed into fly spell. She can fly up to 60 feet.
I didn't even prepare fly today.
And then
She's-
it's a 45.
I just imagine as a former goose, she's like, wee.
I tried.
As you
That was a
go
really
to
shitty
keep the guidance up, you begin to levitate as you are now levitating.
Oh, that is not what I was trying to do. Down.
Do
Down.
you need help?
Think unhappy thoughts. Think unhappy thoughts. Well, I think I got it. I think
Yep.
I'm okay.
Mhm. And you will
Does
slowly
does it
lower.
take a 6th level spell slot, or does it take the appropriate?
Did you cast it at 6th level?
I mean, it's true sight's a 6th level spell.
So,
So-
yeah, it'll burn that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Mine was a
Mhm,
cantrip. Haha.
great. I don't-
All right. Well then, I'm.
you got
I'm
upcasted.
going.
I got downcasted.
Okay. So you all kind of hang back. You kind of stay in that area. Satoru, you're kind of keeping watch of all the kind of spectral spirits that are looking. They don't close. They don't move. They just kind of stay there. Megusa, as you begin to get into about the 150 feet range, you'll cross over and go ahead and give me a perception check, if you will.
Can I like telepathically help her, like sending her my knowledge of all like thieves can't send signal symbols, draconic symbols, all the symbols that I know, like this means this and this means this. Look for this and look for that.
You can,
Number
but I also need you to
24?
make an Arcana check as you do that. All right, so the 24 on the perception, you're looking around and you are now physically with your kind of transcendent eyes, because you are, once again, a goddess at one point. You're beginning to see tiny wisps of this kind of red arcane energy that are kind of flowing through the air, and they are all filtering in directly to this massive landmark through what would be the nostrils of this massive head that's kind of protruding out of it. What was your Arcana check?
33.
So you feel resistance kind of in your head. It's a little staticky, but easy enough. You're able to kind of transfer all of that to her.
Download complete.
Your perception also, when you get to about 100 feet from the landmark, is also going to lock on, and you are going to see standing, or better yet, kind of flying or hovering, is a very tall, lean, yet chiseled man, bald, translucent onyx skin, kind of looking about as he kind of postures above, maybe 30 feet above this landmark, and then will kind of fly. And when he does, he will fly into kind of a massive opening of what appears to have been once maybe the kind of ear canal of this, whatever it is, this titan, this rock formation.
So he's there, and then he just goes in to the ear hole, basically. You
That's
station
right.
two.
That is correct.
Okay. I kind of transmit this information and give as kind of good a description as I can, trying to create as good of a visual representation in my head. Have any of you met a gentleman like that in particular? I mean, the gold and black eye is familiar to me, but that particular gentleman I am unfamiliar with.
So before you guys answer that question, Magoose, I need you to make an Arcana check to see if you can push.
Oh my god! Every time we talk to each other, it's gonna.
Oh,
Does the radio signal go through?
Ah.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh,
Try another channel.
okay. Let's see. That's
Can
going to be.
Since I was the one casting the spell, can I help with this to help maintain the connection?
Yeah. You want to give advantage?
Yeah.
Sure. So you'll have advantage on the roll, Magoose.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so that means a 17 would be the highest.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but you're able to kind of transmit that out however you wish to convey it. You're able to keep the communication going. Feel free to answer the questions or answer Magusa or communicate.
I don't know who that is.
I've never seen this thing before.
Never in my life.
Well, I mean, there was a very thin man who had a golden black eye that delivered a letter, did they not?
Yeah, but this isn't the same man, is it?
Didn't he die?
Yeah, didn't he die?
The
What
golden
truly is
black eye
dead is what Cord says.
Well, that's a fair point.
He was wearing more clothes than last time.
It's one of my brother's creatures. I mean,
it
this
did,
had
it did
his
transform into a golden bird and fly away, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is that
It
what she
did.
thought it exploded?
The husk it was inhabiting shriveled away to ash.
Oh, that's probably where I got confused. Okay, cool. So I guess this is the same guy probably then. Don't love that.
No.
Well,
Maybe we should ask him.
he clearly wants me to
No.
follow him.
Did
I guess
he
I can
see
follow
him,
him a
or
little.
was he just going about his business?
Did he see me? Just floating around in an ear
Do
hole.
it. See what happens.
I would say that you're pretty sure he did not see you.
Okay.
He was
And
very
so that's
focused
obviously,
on
like-
the surrounding areas.
Okay. Then if I convey that information, I think what I want to do is rather than just immediately pursue him, I would like to go up to where he was and kind of take a look at what he was looking at in particular to see if he was reading an inscription or looking at an illustration or a statue or something.
Oh, his visual, he was just looking out into kind of the space. Nothing particular that would have been like him studying. Like he was looking out like beyond the mountains, kind of into or out towards like the ocean front, probably towards that massive rolling storm that's coming in quicker and quicker.
So I'll look and just kind of note that. And again, being aware that I'm connected to people mentally, I don't want to be like, oh, fuck. So instead, I'm just kind of like, oh, fuck.
Okay.
A little bit smoother. And then I very quietly and as unobtrusively as possible try to follow him.
Okay. You do have fly.
Yeah, she's already flying.
So yeah, you can clearly navigate your way towards the top of this location. And you can see that there is a large opening that you can go through. The sound of water rushing kind of echoes and falls out of the opening, as if you kind of go around, the corner a little bit, if you will, towards where the mouth of this massive thing is. There's just a 80-foot waterfall that's kind of falling down to a pool of water below you.
But what would have been the nostrils, that's where that red arcanumist is coming from.
You can
Okay.
see it, yes. This is more of your divine kind of senses, either kind of returning or activating, that you can clearly see this.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, go ahead and give me an insight check, because you're pretty close to the source. Let's see.
That is a 19.
Yep. You know that there is some sort of ritual that is taking place, and because you are so close to this, you are getting a better look. This was a war machine of your brother's that you were on. You've seen this before. It has been used. It has been very successful, and you know this to be the Titan of eternal conflict.
That sounds wholesome.
And when your sibling was vanquished or locked up, or however it was, that this thing suffered and lost its essence as well.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't help but be reminded of the act of breathing with the nostrils, that there's breath coming back into this thing, but it as a war machine, you know, it's magic. It's the magic breath that's powering it. This would make me profoundly uncomfortable.
Okay.
Because I know what my brother is capable of. And the war zone that I showed, or that Nim showed everybody here, is the result of, you know, in part of what he did. I mean, yes, it was a history lesson for what man has done to man through the ages, but there was a big part of that was my brother. And so I think that's why Maguza wanted them to see it, to impart upon them, like, this is serious when I say this is bad. Now she's kind of not wanting to panic them, but she also doesn't want to lie, because she knows they all need one another. So I can keep going, but this is a ritual, and I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Deep rumble from inside of where you are. You're flying currently, so you kind of keep your balance easy enough, but you can definitely feel it. We pan quickly back to the rest of you who are like 200 feet away from it. You're beginning to feel and see this kind of mist and storm getting closer and closer. You're not directly in its path, but you are close enough to kind of begin to feel its vibe, if you will. And that's when you feel the ground kind of shake, and there's a point to where some of you who have a passive perception of, let's say, 15 or better, will see fissures begin to open up and trees begin to fall in, and cracks in the earth as if it's maybe breaking apart or something to that effect.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Shit.
Do you like me to come back or
What
keep
do we
going?
want to do? Because if we just, if we just go in after this guy, we're at a very big disadvantage with the not being able to properly cast.
Yeah, like we need to not be in this area
here.
when we fight.
Yeah.
Did she convey the fact that this was a war machine to us?
Good question.
I mean, that was
You?
I did. I kind of tried to like send you a visual image of what you saw on the battlefield at one point. So yeah.
Yeah. Then Satoru will think as clearly as possible to Maguza. Is there any way you can destroy what you can inside this thing? Hinder it, hamper it, keep it from becoming, as much as you can, what it is going to become.
Yeah, my thought was at least to go in and find out how many are in there. And try to find the guts, try to find the core. My brother was always very good with these machines. He made them intricate and delicate and beautiful inside as well as out. So I imagine it'll be showy, but well protected. It's waking up, though. So you should move back.
Do you think the effect of the magic is present inside? The wild magic is present inside as well as out?
Or is
I
it a
don't
safe
know.
zone in?
Yeah, that was my thought. If we could get in and it's safe in there, then we could actively do something about it. But,
Yeah, that would
Weird.
be nice.
I'll go check it out.
Wait,
Okay.
above table. What?
Wait, what? Sorry, I won't move until you say something. Go ahead.
no,
Oh.
yeah.
I was just gonna say, above table. Does cold iron protect in D&D? Is cold iron a protective metal, or what is like the conductivity of metals? I guess what I'm trying to say, it might be a Faraday cage. If they go into the machine, it might function as a Faraday cage.
I'll tell you what. Give me a. It's a great question. Give me a history, and you can have advantage on this check.
Yay!
There's no way I'm trying to roll 9th level spells with a chance of not
Right?
rolling a 9th level spell.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I walk
Save those for combat.
200 feet away, can I cast Legend Lore? Would that help us? Like,
I mean, I got a nat
I
20.
mean, that would probably help us.
You got a nat 20?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I would say that you
goated.
no, this is not set up to be like a Faraday cage.
Okay.
You would know that everything that is inside of this is organic material that was once living. It's probably petrified or calcified,
Yeah.
possibly at this point.
Yeah.
But you know that you've been around your brother long enough to know that no, he likes chaos, so he doesn't necessarily want to make it too perfect.
Yeah.
He likes a little play, a little chaos.
Oh yeah.
Now, as the rest of you are kind of, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I would
Are you
basically say
making your way?
to her, like, yeah, absolutely, go in and try to see what I can do to mess things up inside.
Okay. All right. Maeve, are you heading that direction to test out a theory? Or are you staying where you are?
There's a big part of me that wants to do it for the giggles, but if we don't think it's going to be protective, I don't know.
Yeah, Satoru's kind of thinking along those same lines, and just kind of posits to everyone, I could probably go in and do some damage. I won't have access to my warlock abilities, but my sword is still sharp, and I can still do something.
Okay, chaos, let's go.
All right. And Satoru will run. Well, actually, before that, Satoru will look at Lark. You stay safe. We'll look at Cord. You keep her safe. And we'll look at Iggy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, old man. Or rather, you know what? Do lots of things I wouldn't do.
Amazing. So
And
I'm right
will
on his heels, and
run.
I will also look at Iggy and I'll say, fuck off. And then just right behind him.
awesome.
So
So
I'll just look as I just
the
send,
three
send the thought
casters are
back to
just
her.
sitting there.
I'll just send the thought back. I'll just be like, "Go die."
as the
Love
two
you
of
too.
you rush in, you take off. You begin to kind of feel the kind of. It's almost like you're running in sand at this point. You can feel kind of that drain, that pull. I mean, you're moving full speed, and you're not statistically you're covering the ground, but you're feeling that kind of effect as it is being pulled away from you. I'd like to have each one of you roll. What is your spell casting modifiers? Yeah, wisdom. Are you intelligence? Are you,
Charisma.
okay, so go ahead and give me a charisma save, and that's how we're going to determine this. You're looking at 14 or better. for that one. Maeve, what is yours?
I believe it's wisdom.
Okay, so you give me a wisdom.
Okay, not terrible.
Mine was terrible.
Just
I
a
got a
flat
4.
wisdom.
It's a wisdom save.
Save.
Yep.
Saving throw? Okay,
Mhm.
so that's 16 plus 8, so 24.
Okay, so you feel as if the arcane ability of your trickster half is attempting to be stolen from you, pardon the pun, but you're able to kind of control that. You've learned to master it enough to where your guard is up enough and you've maintained that. And what did you have, Satoru?
4.
Oh, yeah. You're hyper focused on trying to get there that you kind of let your guard down just a bit. Can you roll me a d10, please?
I most certainly can. I'm
Okay.
gonna roll this one as a normal fucking die. No, that's not a d10. Here's a d10. Great.
Do I see him struggling? Like, is he
7.
outwardly struggling? Or is it all like an
I don't think he
internal-
would like physically struggle. He would probably just be
Okay.
like, you know, a slight oh no kind of vibe. You had a 7?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any access to any 7th level spells?
I do not. All of my spells go to 5th level.
Okay. You will lose the ability to cast a 5th level spell, your choice. It kind of gets siphoned from you and just kind of mute it, if you will. So above
Okay.
table, just to explain the mechanics so that everybody's kind of clear on it. If you proceed to go further in, you're basically just going to make saving throws based off of what your spellcasting modifier is at a DC. And if you can beat it, your mastery and kind of your arcane ability will keep the spell or keep the slot. If you don't beat it, then you'll roll a d10. You'll lose up to that number slot. And if it's a 0, I choose what I want to take. So it's try to make it as balanced as possible, a 50-50 proposition. You're kind of in control of your own fate, if you will. Now, this will the closer you get above table, this will increase in difficulty. So the closer you get to whatever source it may be, it'll be harder to control. But
can I do what I mentioned earlier while people are running off and checking things out? Can I like try to take a hike
yeah,
out of the siphon
Yeah.
zone and cast legend lore
absolutely.
in the safety zone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll join her.
Just to try to get any more information on what this thing is, how to destroy it, how to keep it dormant, anything like that. So yeah, it'll take me 10 minutes to cast, but I am trying to figure out on this fallen
Sure.
titan all of the
So
information.
the
that I can.
casters will kind of back out of that wild magic zone, and you'll feel once you kind of cross out of it where everything is
you're like,
normal.
Mhm.
As the other two are going to be rushing in, and 10 minutes will probably work to where they will probably arrive where they need to arrive to, and you guys will be able to kind of finish up the ritual of
Help.
casting.
Yeah.
But while this is all taking place, we're going to go back to Megusa, who is tempting the fates and going to explore the innards of this creature alone. So you find yourself kind of at this large opening in this canal. You can definitely smell the source of like water, and you can kind of hear it, obviously. And it's definitely large enough that you could fly through it for sure. Like if you were any larger, it would be very uncomfortable to navigate through. You choose to go inside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. As you do, I don't know if you have dark vision, because I don't know if Dragonborns have dark vision. I don't think they do. But
They do not.
you were a goddess, so we will say that, because I think Dragonborn should have dark vision. Anyway, your kind of innate powers will once again kick in. You have a sense of direction as far as like you can see in the dark vision spectrum. You navigate down this canal, and you can get a sense and see that there are bits of rock that almost look like, for lack of better words, just brain matter. You can see that it was once a living, breathing kind of brain that has eroded over time, that has been damaged or chiseled through for maybe adventurers that were here before, something to that effect. But the one thing you are noticing is there is some sort of like red glistening as things are beginning to stitch back together. As you kind of get to the end of this canal, you now see to where this water is flowing through, and it's a swift moving river that is flowing out of it. And you also can see that there is a little bit of a passageway that you can navigate down kind of in kind of the throat area that has been, the water's been kind of diverted, if you will, to kind of give access to that kind of hole. As you slowly and cautiously, can you give me a stealth check, please, to see how quiet you fly?
Yeah, and I also think one thing she would do is stop by like kind of those chunks of the brain rock, essentially. And sure. She would want to put her hand on it to see if she feels anything residual. She is not a creature necessarily of a lot of magic in this life, but there is that bond of something that her brother worked. So
you feel 100%.
Yeah.
You're putting your hand on it and you're feeling that arcane raw magic that has been siphoned from so many, the lifeblood for those who cast, and you can feel the taint of your brother's fear, his anger, his rage, all of those emotions. You know that this is definitely the work of your brother. And that basically he is siphoning all this thing to kind of repair or awaken this creature for sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, out of curiosity, what would happen if Dispel Magic was cast on a chunk of brain rock?
You can certainly try.
Well, I don't have Dispel Magic, but I was going to mentally ask the old coot if he wanted some, evil brain rock. Only partially gooey right now. Yeah, I'm just going to...
Bring it back.
Yeah,
bring it back. I can do something with it if nothing else.
Yeah,
amazing.
She picks
I may
up
go insane, but I can do something.
Boulder size and just straps it to her belt and keeps going.
Amazing. So yeah, you recover that sample, kind of tuck it away, and stealth check is what we're looking for. You also notice that when she communicates to you, the party, it is clear, it is unobstructed. You're getting a good sense the entire party is like, now that she's inside of this thing, it is unaffected by the effects on the outside.
Yeah, it feels pretty clean.
Satoru
And the stealth check was a 19.
As best in that direction as he can.
Okay, you said you had a 19 on your stealth check?
Yeah. Sorry, finger.
Checker.
Where Satoru goes, Maeve's right on his heels.
So as you navigate kind of down this throat cavity, whatever that's been revealed, the walls are kind of glistening with run over and spray from the river that's been diverted, kind of revealing itself. You now will kind of get into this area that is still putting itself back together, but now you see like the spinal column itself has been reshaped and structured to be like spiral steps that kind of go down. And you're beginning to notice that there's like 30, 40 feet-ish maybe. There are layers if you continue to follow it down to where this is like a level by level descension, if you will. The first kind of level that you come to would kind of be around the shoulder area. And what you're beginning to notice is that this thing is probably about 50 to 60% complete. There is life essence that's beginning to kind of pump through what once was kind of dormant veins. And they're all kind of getting pumped to these large kind of main arteries that are made of hardened crystal, that there's a kind of a glowing or a pulsing red to them, and it's growing stronger and stronger. You also notice that there is a lot of fungal growth on the inside and plant growth because of the moisture and kind of that. There's various types of flora and fauna that have kind of grown inside this kind of hollowed out cavity. So it's very earthen in smell currently. And you can definitely see where these kind of main arteries are flowing down towards the lower depths, if you will. As you kind of take a beat, because as you're thinking about descending, you will quickly hear or spot something that kind of makes you take pause. You feel as if maybe you weren't as quiet as you thought. Do you wish to proceed, or do you back out? The choice is yours.
I proceed. No, I proceed. Okay. The one thing would be the nature, the plant life. Does it feel tainted at all, or does it just feel like the kind of fecundity that would happen when nature was allowed to take its course?
That's exactly what it is. Nature has taken its course in here. It has fed off the nutrients and the things inside of this massive titan and kind of made its home here for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I continue.
So we'll pause that scene as you hesitate for a brief second, but then proceed down to kind of the second layer, as we will focus on Satoru and Maeve as you get very close to this thing. As you guys are probably within about 50 feet or so, I need each one of you to make those wisdom and charisma checks again, because now it is extremely powerful. A pull and the siphoning effect.
19.
Excellent.
18.
Okay. You both have mastered kind of what you need to do to kind of control this vibe, and you've maintained your ability to keep your arcane slots, if you will. Your passive perceptions are clearly good enough as you kind of look off towards the left of where this thing is. You are seeing that large storm cloud as it begins to condense and shrink and shrink and shrink. And now what you see is this skeletal image fully presenting itself as it is slowly walking, and now that shroud of storm and mist and cloud has almost created kind of like a cape, if you will, and hair that kind of flows, and the creature itself has kind of shrunken itself down. It's more of the true form of a storm giant, if you will, not the hundreds of feet, but more of manageable, of like the 20 to 30 feet-ish, if you will, as it is
a manageable storm giant.
Clearly making its way in this direction. So I'll let you two do one thing before I shift us back towards the other casting half of the party.
As we are going, are we also like seeing these weird like veins and things pumping?
You do, because you have that kind of spectral sight, if you will, the combination of things. You are clearly able to see these kind of wisps of red arcane energy being drawn into the nostrils of this stone titan, if you will. Maeve, you do not, unfortunately.
Can I see anything else though? Like any other kind of like symbolism or glyphs or anything that might have been put here by something else, like maybe like an ancient civilization or someone who may have found this before, anything like that?
Absolutely.
Anything tangible?
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me an investigation, because you are looking for those things.
Investigation. Ooh, that's a 19. What's my modifier for investigations? A +8, so 26. 27.
You are clearly beginning to see kind of like etched on some rocks or even the side of this creature itself, various ruins, and these ruins are matching that kind of ancient celestial or alien writings that began this whole trek.
Awesome. I will, relay that. Be like, I found this too.
Amazing. Okay. As you guys think on that for a second,
I'm just going to assume that you're also showing me what you're telling me what you're seeing.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll pause for you guys. We're going to flash to the arcane party there as the ritual completes. And what is it? Go ahead and give me all the descriptions for the legend lore. You're muted.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Let me pull it back up. I had it up. Legend lore. You name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing that you named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. The information you learn is accurate, but might be couched in figurative language. For example, if you have a mysterious magic axe on hand, the spell might yield information that woe to the evildoer whose hand touches the axe. So you can be vague, I guess, is what it's saying. That is a very long passage for an example. Okay.
Yep. So all of this knowledge is filtering into your head, and you feel as if what you're seeing, there's like flashes of imagery as you see this very beautiful, long-haired, dark raven-haired woman who seems to be kind of looking in a bookshelf, fingering kind of the books as she's like scouting. You'll see that this woman plucks a book, opens the book, and when she does, the information flows from the book, and you know this immediately as she turns and looks to you to be the goddess Morgana. As the information flows from the book directly towards you, as she is blessing you with the information, you are going to get that this is the Titan, as stated before, I believe.
Of eternal conflict.
Very good. You know that an ancient alien civilization was able to defeat it and has placed it into stasis. You know that it was the God of War's war machine, and you know that the gods rallied against the God of War because the God of War essentially wanted to break the pantheon and make it his own.
Do I know how the ancient alien civilization took this Titan down previously?
Yep, there was a piece of technology that was used that actually shapes and crafts
reality?
No, it can, but it also will kind of mold genetics. It can create various things. It's essentially how the celestial beings or the gods created universes, galaxies, planets.
Is this thing crown shaped?
It was in your game for sure. And that's the technology and the thing that they had at their disposal, and which they used to basically form or shape it into or curse it into what it is today. And I would even say with your legend lore, they use various ruins to kind of keep it chained or earthened, if you will, which will be what Maeve has discovered, these various ruins. Not ruins, runes, sorry.
Oh. Yes, that is spelled differently.
Yes, it is.
Do we recall where the crown went previously?
That's
Did
what
you
everyone...
ask Ignatius?
I mean, yeah, I was in that room. We put it back together, essentially, and
right, but
locked it up.
Still in that room on whatever plane that was?
It's on this plane. It was in my game, at least. It's just the path to it leads through multiple different planes and is kind of fucky. Do we need that?
That's what I'm asking. Are we going to need that, though? Do we need to go get it? Do the casters need to go get it? I don't know.
Oh,
Do you have anyone with a planar teleport?
Cord is
I
going
have
to
plane shift.
pull out a book that he recovered from that workstation. Hands it over to Ignatius. I recovered this. Do you know what it does?
Well, you could have mentioned that earlier.
I was distracted. A talking horse and all.
Yeah, the talking horse. Sure, that's what distracted you. Looking at Lark.
Okay, old man, where are you going with this? What does this book do?
I will flip open the book and start reading through it, making relevant checks.
Sure. I don't think you're really going to need to make too many relevant checks. It's an instruction manual. It's literally how to operate this thing. It is
Like this the crown? Or
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh.
Mighty convenient.
This is a book of instructions, a manual of sorts, but kind of useless if we don't have the crown. I flip through. Is there like a manifesting crown?
Bring it here
in the
now.
Index? Yeah.
Come forth, crown.
There is currently
crown.
there is something in the very back. Now this is all written in that kind of celestial language that
I speak Celestial.
that you probably have had some time to kind of work on because you were doing studies on and off on that ancient civilization. So you kind of have an idea to decipher it at this point. In the very back, it's a mix of alien and celestial. So I'd like each one of you to go ahead and give me, oh man, what do I call this? Give me a history check, both of you.
Okay.
And I'll give you advantages because you speak celestial as well as you were studying.
Sweet. Histories are one of my.
That is a dirty
that's a
20.
nat
That's good. Okay.
It's a nat 20.
So
for a
what
31.
what you both
Hell
have
yeah.
discovered is there is a way to bring this object to you. There is a formula in the back of the book. It is a 3-part formula in which you'll have to basically, it's like crafting a spell. You'll have to gather either some components, something to that effect that may be able to trigger it. It's a very alien spell, but there is the answer in the back of the book.
Okay, what do we
All right, we're on collection duty.
So
Does it use gooey brain rock?
I think because of time, essentially, is what we'll do is we'll just say that what we're looking for is we'll go for a survival check first. We'll do a Arcana check second, and then third we will do a probably a religion and history. Those checks. So hold that thought because I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of a break. When we come back, I'm going to kind of set up our map so people can start visually seeing where they're going to die, and then we'll see how the rest of it goes. So stick with us.
Hey.
And welcome back. We have our map set forth onto the table. This is the stone structure or mountain that is the Titan that is being potentially recharged. Over here, we have our two brave souls that have rushed in, Satoru and Maeve, and off to this side over here, we have the spectral cloud, the undead storm giant warrior that is kind of approaching this massive stone creature. Deep inside this ear canal here is where Megusa has ventured into, and somewhere in the center of this area is where you will be dealing with whatever it is that you might or might not be dealing with. So, you guys have already rolled initiative, and I will just go ahead and do that. Maeve, you're going to be the first to do anything because you are at the top of the initiative currently.
Right.
And we're just going to keep this initiative rolling, so if we break in and out of combat or whatever, this will just kind of be the order to keep things flowing.
Okay.
So, Maeve, you kind of are in this kind of these large stone fingers or hand, as you can kind of see. And in the distance, kind of behind and through that waterfall, you see this creature approaching. You do not see any sign of Megusa.
Do I see anything? But knowing what I know, it's just us three in the area. Everyone else is like outside and away, right?
As far as you know, yes. It's clever words to learn for a DM.
That's not problematic at all.
That's okay. No problem. I know all the tricks too. It's quite alright. Do I see anything in the pool?
Your passive perception is, what is it?
Passive is a 24.
Oh, yeah. There is, like, some animal life in
I
there.
see everything, dude.
There's, like, fish. I would say with a 24, you probably may be able to make out that there are some bones of some creatures or humanoids that have been picked clean.
But I don't see anything, like, giving any kind of, like, magical...
It looks all natural.
Stuff.
Nope.
Okay.
All natty.
All right. I'm not really sure what to do at this point. Nothing's currently attacking us, right?
Not currently.
Or has it struck? Okay, well then I'll, kind of look at Satoru and ask him, like, what we're doing here. What are we looking? What's happening? What are we looking for? I'm not seeing anything. I see these runes right here. I don't know if you can see something that I can't, but you've told me everything that you can see.
Yes. My thought is to follow Megusa in. Feels like she flew in through that, or went in through that the ear canal of this thing. So we go on after her and try picking this thing apart from the inside. Was my plan, at least.
I'll follow your lead. Hopefully we don't find anything nasty in there, and hope to the gods that she's still alive.
I kind of hope that we do find something nasty in there, to be honest. It'll just keep going.
Getting bored and itchy, are you?
I finally find some semblance of peace, and this thing is threatening that? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, valid. I'm bored too.
Okay. So you're attempting to go into or on top of this large mountain to enter inside?
That's my
I guess
plan,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Two things. I will need a athletics to attempt to climb this thing, because unless you have rope or grappling hook, it's going to just be kind of free climbing.
Well, that's a 12.
Okay.
Athletics is also a 12, so 24.
Okay. So you're going to... It takes a minute, but you're going to get it right about here. We're going to pause that as you're kind of like finding the hand and footholds. You're in your process of doing things. We'll shift our scene back. Next in the initiative order is going to be Iggy. Iggy, you have this book. There was a bunch of rolls thrown out to summon this item. If you wanted to do that, you guys are outside that crazy magical shenanigan zone. What do you want to do?
Yeah, no, we're going to try to summon this item. We need it to maybe put this thing down.
Okay.
So I heard...
I think the first was an arcana. There was a survival, and then a religion and history at the last one.
Okay, I'll take hold of the arcana.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
something
I'll do survival when it's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, you're so awesome because I can't do that one. All right, so I'll take that, and that is a 14 on the die plus 11 for a 25.
All right, that's a success. So it's going to take you several moments to kind of between translating and kind of the exactly. But that's a success. Now we shift our scene deep inside this stone titan, somewhere in the depths. As you're continuing that descent down into the darkness, Megusa, you can hear in your head as it pierces into your skull, creating this pain that you felt once before. Can you go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw? As he is psychically kind of piercing into your head, whatever this thing is.
There's a 13 plus 10, 23.
Okay. So as you kind of shake off the pain, you're going to take half of this psychic damage as clearly your brother is getting into your head, so you will take 5 points of psychic damage. And you hear him say, "Dear sister, I have so longed for you to come back so that I may take care of you yet once again, and you've brought me everything that I've needed. I appreciate you doing some of the work for me."
This guy gives me creepy stepbrother vibes.
You got it.
I don't like. No one like that.
Nobody liked that.
The clutch from a different mother.
No one liked that.
So as that conversation has kind of pierced into the psyche of you, that is when you are going to kind of still have shadow play as something is below you moving towards you. But we're going to pause there because that was just his turn. And we're now going to... Well, it's your turn, Megusa. You're up.
I don't even need to take it.
So you said that there's like a flicker of something below me.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's a shadowed entity, possibly. Something that's moving about in the dark. It's a good possibility. You know that at least the gold-eyed individual is down here. It could be him looking around, because you saw him enter into the inside of this titan.
Do I have any excuse me, do I have any line of sight on them, or do I kind of know where I saw the flicker?
Currently use your imagination with me, if you will. You're in this almost like a long kind of chamber or shaft. It's kind of like the spinal column that has been turned into this kind of double helix set of spiraling steps, if you will. And you're kind of in transition between, say, like the third floor into the second floor. And when you saw this, you were kind of looking down as you were walking down, and whatever's happening is happening below you. So you don't have a line of sight, I think, but you do know if you descend and complete your descension into that second level, that there's a good point or a good chance that whatever is down there, you may be able to interact with.
All right. Well, I think I'm just gonna go after it. I am gonna try to get it and tackle it if possible.
Amazing. So you quickly fly down inside, and there's two directions you can go. You can branch off to the left kind of lung or the right lung area, if you will. Which do you choose? You're not exactly sure where it was because it kind of darted back and forth. So you get to choose left or right.
Left.
Okay. You go to the left, and as you do, your passive perception is... Can you tell me what your passive perception is?
Yes, my passive perception is 18.
Okay. You can see to the left, you can see just kind of like the tip of what was once... It's like now a rock formation, but it was once kind of full of air. It was a lump that has been kind of either petrified or calcified. And you also see kind of like the beginning or the very top of like a rib cage that kind of forms the wall, if you will. And there's tons of that kind of floral growth that has kind of attached itself to the walls and to the floors, as well as that kind of fungal growth, and kind of cleverly posturing itself amidst that kind of growth. You see the man as his wings are kind of like tucked behind his back. Clearly he knows he's been spotted, so he just takes a step forward and his wings will slowly expand. This is definitely a dark angel. You know this to be your right hand, the right hand man of your brother, who was known as the Deliverer. It's still your turn.
Does he have a... Does the Deliverer have a first name I would know him by? Or would I just always have known him as the Deliverer?
Correct. He's always been called and known as the Deliverer.
Just call him Divvy.
Your brother back in the day is like he refused to name or tag things with names. He just gave them kind of like either obligations, job type. Yes.
This is your function.
Yeah, that's it.
It's actually Kyle.
He punches holes in the wall and drinks monsters.
Oh yeah.
I think I would just kind of regard him very steadily because he's only a little bit taller than me and just my brother's creature. Are you trying to revive the Titan?
I am here to do as my brother wishes. His hand slowly will move towards his blade. Go ahead and give me a nature check, Maguza.
Okay.
This is just a free thing.
That is going to be a 14.
Okay, that's pretty good, especially since you've probably encountered this being or this individual several times. You are also a goddess yourself. You know this entity to be a dark angel or a dark formation of something called a planetar. Is the statistics it will be using roughly. It is like an angelic warrior.
They're real annoying.
They are a little annoying.
They are real annoying. Understatement of the game so far.
I don't suppose you're up for a reasonable conversation.
I must do as my master wishes. Your brother chooses to bring back his machine, and I am here to stop you.
You make that sound like those two things are diametrically opposed. Am I supposed to be able to stop you? What? She kind of starts doing that thing that bullies kind of do when you're trying to walk and they just kind of circle you. She's going to start kind of doing that,
Yeah,
but she's fine.
Sure. I think that'll constitute kind of your turn. As we hold that, we jump to Cord, and Cord is basically going to be holding his action. Like, what are the two of you doing? As he's just like quietly watching the surrounding area, not sure of what he can do. He's watching the two of you dive into this book.
Yeah, see if I fail my survival check. And
Sure. Yeah, he will hold a help action.
For one of us failing to make this thing go through.
I was gonna have him try to make a roll, but I guess it has to be done in order, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I think so.
So it is now Lark's turn.
Great. I will go ahead and make that survival roll.
Take that help action. Take it. Do it.
16. Do I need the help action?
Accept my help.
Do you? You tell me.
Iggy tells him to help. He doesn't even doesn't give Lark the option.
Okay.
Iggy's like, help us.
So as you are basically kind of going around the area, you're looking for things that would be in the area, essentially, and trying to find bits and pieces. Cord will definitely give you the help. He will kind of he grabs your hand, he gives it one reassuring squeeze, and then he kind of, what do I need to do? And you kind of give him a little direction, and the two of you work together.
It's not any better. The second one was worse. I can give myself guidance for a D4 though.
Okay.
So that brings my 16 up to a 19.
Okay.
Nice.
That's at least better.
You have retrieved
Something.
all the items that you think that you need,
Okay.
and it's very hard. The translation is very, very rough between the two. So
Last one's a history, right?
it's both history and religion. So
Yeah, I'll take religion. You take history.
I'll take history.
okay.
Yeah.
So now we're going to move to Satoru. Satoru, you can see clearly Maeve has begun this ascension and is easily navigating without much struggle and great grace as she's nearing the top of this massive stoned titan.
Awesome. I am going to begin. I'm going to use a focus point to activate my Step of the Wind.
Yep.
And I am going to, so that gives me 120 feet of movement.
Yep.
I am going to move up towards her, and because of my it's a heightened focus ability that I got. I'm going to, once I get within 5 feet of her, I'm going to grab her and say, hang on. And I'm going to bring her with me.
Amazing.
Through my movement up the thing. And also because of my heightened focus, not my heightened focus, I get acrobatic movement. So I can just move along vertical structures and across liquids without falling.
Yes, amazing. So, Maeve, you are just trucking along, and then you feel kind of his presence immediately behind you as he yells, hold on, and gracefully rocketing through the air as you will land on the very kind of top or shoulder portion, if you will. Clearly, you can see in this direction over here, the opening. And I'm going to say, because you're a cool monk, you got enough, you'll probably get right towards the opening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
Anything else you want to try?
I think, with my movement, I think that's all I really can do for now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. We shift our scene directly back inside as the deliverer now pulls this greatsword slowly out, grips it with two hands. He stands firm, and he postures himself in a battle-ready position as he's holding. That'll be what he does for his turn currently. Next, we have the spectral cloud. It is beginning to move, this massive warrior, and it will probably get near the top as effortlessly. Oh, this mini's too heavy. That's dumb.
Oh no!
But you could just make it a smaller mini. I'm sure that would be fine.
Yeah,
sure.
no, that's
It'll dash essentially as it's going to make its way up to the top on the opposite side of where Lark and Satoru are or is. And that's going to end the very first round of this dramatic combat we've got going on. Also, I have a D8 on the table that started off at 8 and has counted down to 4 up to this point. Because the round has ended, we're going to count down to 3.
what do you mean?
What are we counting down? What are we counting down?
Why?
What does that
Why are
mean?
we counting down?
like this.
I use this, and I hate that you're using this.
Okay. We get
Yeah, okay.
to the very
One,
top
we're
of
dead.
the order, and there's this
Dead.
again, this shudder as more bits of the island begin to split. Fishers, those of you who are outside the island, actually, I'm going to need to have two things. Everyone who would be in the arcane party is going to need to make dex saving throws first.
Good things we're very good at, Dex.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
actually pretty good at that.
Okay.
I am not.
I'm a rogue. I'm stellar at Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you
we're
are.
great.
I mean,
That is
Yeah,
a
I mean-
16 for Lark.
Okay.
that would be a okay. When I said I was good at that, I meant I had a +2. That'll be a 14.
Okay. 14 is good enough, but I will have the two of you make well, actually, it'll be more currently. Iggy, give me a concentration check. You're looking at 11 or higher to see if you can maintain.
I took +2 Constitution, so I'm here for this. Hell yeah, 19
Oh yes,
+4.
amazing. So you're able to completely avoid falling into any crack or crevice that was opened up. You definitely feel the earth beginning to shake. There's a lot of disorientation, but everything seems to be going quite well there. At the same time this is all taking place, we go back inside to where you currently are, Maguza. As the effect begins to kind of shake the innards, you're beginning to see kind of that red, glistening kind of goo or energy is spidering all throughout the innards and starting to glow. And you get this strong red glow on the inside as those main kind of arteries have like really filled up with this energy. And they are producing enough light to light the innards, and they're really glowing very strong. Maybe like 3 more rounds before they're full. I don't know. So
You do know.
that,
Don't lie.
so it'll actually be Maeve. It'll be your turn.
I don't know.
Okay. There's a big part of me that would just wants to yell inside the canal. Magusa!
Hey, you guys.
Here you go.
Honk, honk.
Junk! But I guess passive perception is a 24. Do I see anything glaringly obvious with that
Damn.
that I should be aware of?
Do you have dark vision? Just to double check, I think.
Yes, I do.
Peering inside there, you're now beginning to see that. You're now beginning to see that red energy, that kind of wet, gross energy that is filling in all these like various veins and cracks inside this crevice you're looking into. You're also beginning to see it starting to knit the rocks together quickly, and you're definitely getting a kind of a red, low pulsing energy deeper in there. You can hear rushing water. You can peer in and see in the distance that there might be the river that's flowing through there. You might see exactly where you need to go, kind of.
Okay. I'll look at Satoru and say, hey, so I don't love that.
No.
So maybe whatever it is we're doing, we need to wrap it up quickly.
Agreed.
I can see where I need to go. Is that what you said?
Yeah, you have a good idea of where you're wanting to traverse to, for sure.
Okay. I'll point it out. Say, I believe right there. That's where we're looking to go. We need to find Maggie and get the hell out of here.
Noted. Heard. We can
So-
do the thing.
I actually will now call Magusa.
Excellent.
Are you here?
It will echo down. It'll echo down to where you can just kind of feel it kind of tickling the lobes of your ears. You kind of turn, keeping your eyes focused on what's in front of you, but you definitely can hear that your friends are here.
I forgot about the whistle.
Okay. So a quick kind of honking noise as somewhere in the distance, Gord is like, "Did you hear it? I heard it. It's a ghost." To confirm,
We got bigger things to worry about than the ghost right now.
to confirm, are you going in after yelling? Or are you holding still, Maeve?
If I hear the honk,
I think you would.
I would probably, like, in response, I would probably give Satoru a look to see if he is on board of following the honk
Okay.
to try to go get Magusa.
Okay. Are you going in roguishly? Are you going in 30 feet at a time? Are you going in, like, how do you want to proceed in?
Probably be smart to go in sneakily.
Okay. Stealth in if you'd like. I think you're at 30 feet.
Okie dokie. Stealth. You're so cute. I'll stealth. Okay, that's a 17 on the die, and a stealth is a plus 17. So how's a 34 sound?
That's pretty good.
Stealth.
Let's see if our
Frickin' skill horse.
God of
John
War-
Cena.
Bards.
I was gonna say I love playing a bard though, so I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Absolutely.
I have all the skills and I have all of the proficiency.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh no.
Yeah,
So
monkey.
quickly, you kind of like hop into, you stay crouched, you maneuver in. You can see the deeper that you go, the glow is a little bit more intense. You kind of come to the end of this canal, and you reach a point where you can see the river is kind of flowing through the back of the head, with this massive opening that is slowly beginning to close. You have a little bit of time before it has knitted itself together. The river has been diverted, so like right around where the uvula would be, they've placed large boulders that has kind of diverted the river flow and then kind of opened the back of the throat up essentially, and you can kind of peer down in there, and it's slowly starting to kind of knit itself together, but you're seeing this double helix set of steps that have kind of been crafted out of the spine that lead down deep. Yep, all those
Okay.
words. I used them perfectly.
No, I get it. I love it.
That was a lot of words.
So I'll just keep going until something else stops me, I guess.
Sure. As you'll cash in your movement, you start spiraling down the steps. You're beginning to feel the steps starting to get a little awkward as they're slowly beginning to like break away and reshape to actually form the spine again. So I'm going to need an acrobatics or
don't
an
like that.
athletics check to see if you can maneuver your way down, kind of Tarzan style.
They're all going to be dead by the time the
Well,
casters get there, huh?
That's a 9
It's
on the
going to take
die.
us 17 turns to climb this thing.
Right.
Oh no, it's not. I have another. I have means.
Okay,
We are-
good.
We are up there in an action.
What was your total?
21.
21. So as you begin the descent, the kind of step that you were stepping on kind of drops from beneath you. That's when, like I was saying before, you kind of Tarzan, you kind of grab on, you start kind of like skating down, spiraling down. You get down to...
And I make it look really cool.
Yep. You get down to what would be considered the kind of second level. There's still more descension to go down, but that's kind of all your movement can go unless you choose to go the next layer down. Because at this level, you do not see Maggie. So if you want to roguishly go, you can continue your descent down, but that choice is still yours because that's still your turn.
Well, I mean, as long as it's my... I'm going to keep going until it's no longer my turn.
Go ahead and give me another acrobatics because
Until
now
I find
things
Magusa.
are
Okay.
getting increasingly difficult as you descend.
There's an 11, so that's a 23.
Yeah, it's a little trickier, but you clearly will make it down, and you can see just as you're kind of coming around that bend and everything's starting to straighten out and the spine is beginning to reform and become bone and less stone. You'll see kind of two shadows squaring off, but there's enough light to basically give you the indication like this is, Magusa, and this is this fucking gold-eyed, one dark black-eyed individual, this dark angel that is kind of like holding this massive great sword in a pose directly looking directly at Magusa, and you will kind of make your way in that direction.
Can I see it?
You
I can
can't.
see what's up.
You can.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like one of those arcane things that I can't see.
No. You can definitely see it.
And I'm assuming that Satoru has the ability to just either watch what I'm doing and follow my footsteps, or just, I mean, he's a
smart
swift
cookie.
monk, so
Yeah. He could probably just he just demonstrated.
Because otherwise, I was going to
water.
relay like my brain and be like, put your foot here, put your foot here, put your foot here. But okay.
So that'll end your turn. We move to Iggy. Iggy, things are getting crazy as you're beginning to almost like Sherlock Holmes. This thing, like the cool Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. All these things are like lifting off the page, and you're putting all these formulas together. So you're looking for a history or a religion of your choice.
History. As Lark and I have stated, she's going to handle religion because she's good at that. History for me is a 23 with a 12 on the die.
You 3 points over what you needed to hit. So you definitely lock the history down. That's fantastic. You're beginning to feel and see this thing beginning to manifest. It's almost like in the ether. It's just knitting itself together right above kind of this book.
Get it. Do it.
No pressure.
So anything else? Anything else you want to try, Iggy? Any bonus action things,
I mean, I got bonus action. I'm not moving.
Okay.
I'm definitely not moving.
I just don't want to cheat you of your turn if you got something.
I don't think I really have a bonus action that is just a second. Is there any threats near us?
No, currently. You're too focused on everything else. I mean, you don't really know.
Yeah, man, like I appreciate that, but Iggy is single-minded right now. For sure.
Okay, sounds good. The scene shifts right back to Magusa. Magusa, you can hear the twisting and the snapping and the breaking of that double helix step that is reshaping into a spine, and you're beginning to see tiny threads of that red energy that are knitting it together, kind of creating those nerves, those endings, and firing it back into that now bone from stone. But you also see the silhouetted superhero landing of your close friend Maeve, as she is definitely there and has your back.
Good question.
Twing.
I have poison daggers. I've got oil and a tinderbox. I can make something real quick. I've got a lantern. Okay. So I'll hold up a little like my little like vial of oil that I have, and then I'll hold my fireball in my other hand and just kind of go.
Okay. For this,
which one you want?
Why not?
It is. Yeah, let's do it.
Stab him.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're a barbarian with a trident? How freaking goated.
Maybe 20, 25 feet tops. It's not very big in here. It's very tight quarters. Keep that in mind.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said fireball.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay, let's see what they got. Dex of 18. So it's going to be. They are going to. They fail. They have 15.
Oh, that's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's the damage? Okay, amazing. Awesome. What'd you have to hit first? A 16. Okay, so you go to swing, and as you do, that was for your two-handed strike. Correct. Scroll down. 16 to hit. Okay. As you do so, you swing that blade of yours, the Triton. He is going to, for aesthetics, essentially his greatsword comes up and they lock. And he parries or kind of blocks it. 16 is not enough to hit. And he will just kind of shrug it off. And it, Okay. Then we move from there. We move to Cord. Cord is going to hold a help action.
Great. I might need it.
And we'll then proceed to Lark.
All right. Religion.
Yeah, let's go, Lark. Let's go, Lark.
You got this.
See if I get it the first time with my bless. That is a 21. Do I need his help?
Let's go.
You tell me. Do you think 21's good enough?
Just do it.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Just crit
commit
fish.
to it.
He's giving you the action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as you complete using your divine knowledge and using the religion to say various prayers and going through various gestures, maybe even lighting a censer and trying to do everything you can in your power that you know to do, you're going to feel this kind of spiritual presence kind of grab your hands or lay on top of your hands as Morgana kind of like begins to direct them, and almost like this kind of symphonic kind of gesture, and you just let Jesus take the wheel essentially. And the 21 is 1 point more than you needed to trigger it, and there's a brief moment to where this thing becomes tangible, and as all of you are holding all these things, Cord is immediately just going to snatch this thing and pull it back. And as he does, it's tangible. He has a hold of it. The book is literally going to slam itself closed, and it falls down. You pick the book back up again. Look, and the back pages as you were doing all that have incinerated, and they're gone. But the instruction manual is still there.
All right. I realize that technically this is an action. It is not a fighting action, though, so maybe you'll let me try for this. I just wanted to do like an Eyes of the Grave to get a sense of, are there any undead near us that I need to worry about?
Yeah, no, you can definitely trigger that. And I think it's a bonus action.
Okay.
The crown manifest?
Oh, yes, 100%.
Yes.
Cord grabbed it.
It's there. We got it.
So he has it's no longer a crown. It's now more of an orrery, back to what its original status was. So an orrery? An orrery is basically like various like planetary structures, like, and you can like manipulate and turn it in various ways.
So things basically it has the spokes, and each spoke has like a planetary body on it.
Yes,
and you can move and.
Oh, that we all made in the 5th grade. No,
every one of those planets or celestial bodies are some sort of crystal. You can clearly see the one crystal that was in the well as part of that. So there's all these various shapes and crystals, and you can feel the teeming magic, and you can see those alien arcanic runes that are kind of encasing it. And this thing looks intimidating. It's probably about the size. Oh, I don't know. Probably about yay big, and it stands about yay high at its base. And there's all kinds of different, ways to turn, twist, and move this thing. As Cord's like, I don't want to break it, and he's like holding it very gently, like he doesn't know what to do with it.
Give it here.
Okay. So let's pause.
I'll take care of the Rubik's
Let's
Cube.
pause. Let's the eyes of the grave trigger and activate, and when you do, you definitely feel that kind of waiting party has been given the word attack, and they are encroaching in. They're probably now at about 70, 65 feet, and they're moving in. You can't see them, but you can feel them. Well, the eyes of the grave will allow you to see them. I'll give you that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was going to say, it just does sense within 60
the eyes of the grave will definitely trigger it to where you can see them.
Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
You are also, now that you can see them for the first time, you're beginning to see people that have fallen in your times with Satoru. Through various battles and such like that as well. Familiar faces. Okay. We will go to Satoru. It is your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to step of the wind again.
Yep.
Into the ear and start heading down the stairs.
Amazing.
And I would love to, while I'm going down these stairs, I'm going to draw my blade and I'm going to attack the spine as I'm flying down.
Oh, I love it. All right. So go ahead and make your attacks.
All right. So first attack. No, don't fall out of the thing. All right. First attack.
Yes, fall out of the thing.
That is going to be a 28 to hit.
28 is going to... It hits.
I would hope so.
That's going to do 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Next
yeah.
one. That's a nat 20, you guys.
Hell yeah!
That's good stuff.
Let's go.
Let's go!
So, remind me how we're working nat 20 damage.
Yeah, so you take a look and see what the max damage output is for your dice, and you start with that, and then you roll those dice and add modifier and dice roll that you got. Whatever you got.
Okay, so that would be full dice would be like 8 points.
Yep.
And then adding the die and modifier, that's another 9 points added on top of that.
Oh, okay.
And then let's see. Can I do anything else? Shabba-da-babba-da-babba-da-babba-da.
Shabba-da-babba-da.
Nope, because I used my bonus action to step with the wind.
Yep.
And then, so yeah, that's it. I'm hoping that I can get down to where, at the very least, either where Maeve is, or I can get with that 120 feet to the other side of the guy that Magusa is facing off against.
You can clearly get down as you are your way down beautifully, and you will be able to roll into that left lung area, the lobe, and you will definitely get to right where Magusa is. So side by side with Magusa will be where you can get to.
And it'll be like that fun like anime sequence where it's like he just becomes a streak, just sliding down, and there's a along the spine, and then we'll just kind of miss me, and he's got his sword at the ready.
Amazing.
Hi.
Okay. As that takes place and you kind of tumble in, this is when the deliverer, this kind of dark angel, is going to trigger its held action that it had, and it is going to go directly towards you, Satoru, as you enter into kind of the picture.
Okay.
Its greatsword, it's going to make 2 attacks.
Okay.
Its first attack is going to be 28. Its second attack is going to be an 18.
Both will hit me.
Okay. Each one of them will deal 21 points for a total of 42 points of damage on you.
I'm going to use a reaction to do
Ouch.
deflect attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend it on the one that did the most damage.
Okay. So they're equal. So you'll take basically 21 out of the 42 because it was 42
Okay, so
total.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll negate that by 22 points.
Okay. Now it has a secondary part of damage, and each one of them are going to do an additional 22 points of radiant damage. So I'm only going to give you 22 points of damage on the radiant, and you will negate that other part with the one.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm resistant to the radiant, so
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's awesome. As he makes those attacks, your eyes light up with maybe a little excitement, because a true warrior, you see it, his tactics, his posture, his poise. He is a hardened, grizzled weapon. He is made for this.
and in Celestial, he will say, "At last, a worthy opponent."
Oh. Then he will
Spicy.
look back and say, cousin, since you are an ASMR, which is angelic blood. Interesting. I think that's all.
Where do you think I learned the celestial?
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff.
Yep.
All right, so now we are down to, he has triggered his turn. That was his held action. Now it is his turn again, because it comes back to his turn.
Yeah.
It's called strategy. He's gonna swing. He's gonna swing one attack to you, Satoru, and then one attack to Magusa. The first one to Magusa is going to be a 30,
Yowza.
and then the next one to you. Okay, you're gonna take. Hold that thought. The next attack towards Satoru is going to be only a 16.
That hits right on the money.
Okay, so again, it'll be 21 points for Satoru, 21 points of actually slashing damage from his blade to you, Magusa, and then on top of that is 22 points of radiant damage.
Which I narrow down to 11.
Correct. So you would only take 10. So you would take 10 points, but then the radiant damage would go to the 22. Yep, amazing. As he does this, he'll take his sword, as he kind of held it in kind of the outward position, and then he'll kind of bring it above, almost like Conan the Barbarian style, as he's now going to start kind of matching. That was his turn. It is now, all right, our spectral creature. Take that. The spectral creature, there is this huge, haunting cry that echoes down through the ear canals, filling up all the chambers that are slowly beginning to kind of convert and change, as it is almost wraith-like, going to begin to fly away. And as it gets further and further away, it begins to grow in its size, and is going in the direction of where our arcane people are.
Okay.
Yes. Seemingly it's been alerted or alarmed by something or someone that it's going towards where that could be.
Oh, goody.
So that'll bring our countdown clock down to 2.
No.
With the second round.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm
We
in
go.
danger.
We go to the top of the round. Things on the inside are beginning to, all of you can see around you, things are beginning to quickly reattach themselves. Energy is flowing through, this red glowing energy. The plant life is beginning to kind of either break if it's in the way or die off because it's kind of losing its nutrients or whatever. We're level 20, so it's just an unbalanced rocking on the inside there. That's what's happening currently, and now we go to Maeve. Maeve, it is your turn. Here's what I'm going to do.
Currently,
give me just one moment. We're going to take like a quick little break, and I'm going to set the inside of the map up for you guys. So stay with me.
Oh, snap.
And welcome back as we've done a quick map change. We are currently at the very top with Maeve. Maeve, it is your turn. What you see on this map is what you get.
Am I still hidden?
I mean, you never really were hidden. You're kind of like tossing fire and oil, kind of.
I rolled a pretty good stealth score.
The first
True Sight's a bitch.
The first stealth score, yeah, he also has that as well. So yeah, you feel like you're hidden, but you know his gold eye will like look in your direction. Like the other one stays focused on them, and that gold eye looks at you.
Oh, he's on some mad moody shit.
It.
Yeah, he's on that like.
All right, I'm gonna need to get up closer then, if that's the case.
Okay.
So let me try to. Hold on. Yeah. Let me try to get up.
Make one sneak attack at level 20.
If I get within range of an ally, I get sneak attack. Listen, I don't have much.
He's already.
Go for
But
it.
I
He's
have
already
that.
5 foot away from an ally, so you could like throw something.
Correct. You can still get sneak attack because.
Oh, I guess that is true. I don't have to be within 5 feet of an ally. They do. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So.
Technically, no, because you're down. You're down the list.
Yeah.
It'll keep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do it later.
Maybe.
Do it later.
Maybe.
So what are we doing, Maeve?
Okay, so I have one question, and then I will do it. With my bracer of flying daggers, it says I get 2 daggers instead of 1.
Mhm.
Do they both get the sneak attack damage, or just the first?
Technically, it's the first one hits,
Right.
or your choice. You can have it be the second one. You can choose, but it's only one.
Okay, just 1.
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that way I wasn't fudging stuff.
No, you're good.
All right, so we're gonna throw 2 daggers, and the first one. Okay, let me make sure I'm doing all my math. So we're gonna roll to attack first. Plus 11, that's an 18. Plus 11 is a 29.
29 hit.
Yo.
You roll the 29. You throw the dagger, and you know that it was pretty close. This is one of your toughest targets you've targeted before.
It was close on the 29.
Yeah.
But I got it though. I almost
You got
missed,
it.
but I
You got it. It was within a couple points.
Holy
Yeah.
hell.
Wow.
Like that.
Yeah, he's pretty good fighter.
Okay, so I want to make sure I know I got everything here. So I've got my initial attack.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the extra dagger. I've got one of those has sneak attack, and they have poison, or the first one has poison.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just want to make sure everyone's
Yeah.
we're all good here, so I don't think I'm just damage farming. Okay, so
You're damage farming. It's okay. We respect it.
it's a rogue. I'm a rogue. Let's be real. Okay.
Yeah.
So sneak attack is going to give me 10d6.
All ones. It's okay. 10 more.
Don't put that hurt on me, Ricky Bobby. So 10d6 plus 1d4. How do I add a plus 5?
You just add 5.
Like it's a 1d4 plus 5.
Yeah.
So you
I'm
roll
trying
a
to do
D4.
this on
Oh, just roll a d4 and then
D&D
5.
Beyond, and I don't know how to do that.
Oh, usually you can just click the numbers themselves.
It's just coming up as a die. I don't have numbers.
Under
What am I
actions,
doing? What am I
where
doing wrong? Help me, I'm poor.
it's under actions, you've got your attacks, and there's listed what you're hitting with. Then there's a column that says range, and the one next to it says hit. You would click the number +5, for example, to hit. And then once it hits, you would click under damage where it says 1d6 for me, -1, because I have no strength.
Okay, so there's my initial damage for just the one dagger. Here's my second one. So there's that. And then here comes the sneak attack damage. Okay, and then hold on while I add my poison really quick. I think it's a 1d6, but let me just double check. I'm so sorry.
Jeez.
I know, I'm such an asshole.
Jeez.
I know.
Jeez, Rogue. Come on, Rogue. Get it.
It's a 1d4.
Get it together, bud.
Okay. 1d4. Give your balls a tongue. And a 4. Okay. So it was a 6, a 9, a 27, and a 4.
What's that add up to?
Math.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yell
You
out the
said
numbers again.
6, 9, and 20.
36, 40, 40, 46.
27 plus
Nice.
what?
46.
46 total.
73?
No, 46 total. We're good.
Okay, she's got
27
it.
plus
Okay.
9
Is
plus
this-
6 plus 4.
Is this all magical damage, essentially?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
It should be.
I don't
It's
think
throwing
so.
It's
dagger.
from the razors. It's magical. Guaranteed.
Bracer of flying daggers.
Yeah, it's magical.
Yeah, it's a
It's
magical
important.
item.
It's
So.
Yeah.
important.
So
well.
this one is gonna
Ah!
It's important.
this first dagger will split between Maggie and Satoru, and both of you kind of feel your hair kind of go forward with the momentum, and it's just a streak, almost like a pinpoint, and it's going to slide just past his defenses. You see him try to like alter or reposition himself to try to deflect it, and it does not. It hits into and sinks in deep.
Hell.
The kind of blood that begins to kind of pour out is this
You guys.
this dark, oily but gold sparkle to it. It just kind of comes out. It's definitely some sort of angelic blood.
Icor.
Okay, that was your first dagger.
Yeah.
What's the second dagger got?
That's just a standard, right? Just a regular old one?
Yep.
No, well, no, I rolled 2. The first one was a 6 and the second one was a 9, and then I added all the extra damage and you just pick a dagger. So in total with both daggers I rolled 46.
I gotcha. So the second
Yeah.
one will come through as well and strike. I gotcha. Got it. Okay, both of them pierce. So as he has basically, to kind of retcon a little bit from my brain, he kind of looks down at the dagger, and before he can kind of raise the sword up, another one hits him kind of in his pectoral area, and he's got 2 of them kind of right around the collarbone area. He's like, not happy.
Get fucked,
Good.
guy.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I
Type of
don't know if I have a
movement.
bonus action or not with the sneak attack, because I think that counts as a bonus action, or no.
I can never
If I
remember.
have a bonus action still, which I don't think I do. I'm just gonna hide. No, I was just gonna hide.
His loincloth.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth with a hide for your bonus action.
Gets a -1 because he's embarrassed.
36.
6, okay.
I'm very, very sneaky.
It does
sir.
not count as a bonus action. It's just a once per turn thing.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
So yeah,
Very
I
cool.
hide.
Okay. Into the shadows, or what little there are, you will definitely make yourself scarce. Our scene shifts directly to Iggy, as it is now Iggy's
Let's
turn.
go.
Handing over to you is this orrery, as the bard, who is usually very sure with his hands, is a little shaky. Like, please, I don't want to be the reason we all die. Take this.
Iggy, Cord, you see Ignatius, like the sparkle in his eye. He would love nothing more in this moment than to decipher it, but he puts a hand on
Mhm.
it and pushes it back into your arms.
What the fucks is what he says.
I think you're going to have to do this.
Oh, shits. Okay.
And Ignatius will flip open his spell book,
When...
and he says,
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Ignatius will flip over his spell book and look through it and flip a few pages, and he goes,
I really wanted more preparation for this.
For
and
what?
You'll see.
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
And he starts reading a passage from it in Draconic.
Yeah.
As he casts. Now, I would like to augment this spell just a teeny bit. This is my 9th level spell Mother May I moment.
He gets one.
And I have two ways about going about this. I can cast Truth Polymorph, and I would like to polymorph into a brass dragon, which is CR 20, which is totally within the spell. But I would like to tweak it so that I do not sacrifice my intelligence score specifically. Everything else can change. Everything else can go to what it is, but I do not want to sacrifice. He does not want to sacrifice his intellect. With that. So whatever you will require, I will happily try.
Oh, I think we have a very high arcanic check. Arcane.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Can I have a
Guidance.
check?
Okay. I've got the DC.
Fucking ain't guidance. It's just going every time.
For what it's worth.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna use the gold die.
You feel so guided.
Special.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ooh.
You got this. You got this.
Show us what that dice do.
Yeah, no, I'm transforming into a dragon. I have to use the
You have
I
to.
have to use the 14 karat gold
have to.
die.
Yes, absolutely. It's the law.
That is a 17 plus
D4.
11 plus 3. That is a 30 on the die.
Hell yes.
Okay. So describe what this looks like as you begin to transform.
As I speak these words, you see Ignatius buckle down all of a sudden and just and he will then burst magically from this form as wings sprout from his back and viscera explodes from his former form as he transforms and grows from a minute small brass dragon to a young, to a old, to an ancient in the span of 6 seconds. And a gargantuan dragon now encircles where Ignatius said. He wraps his tail around Cord and Lark and drapes his wing over the side, protecting you. And you just hear this kind of rumble. It's the same voice, but with an added lower register to it in your mind as his voice comes through. You must use the Ori. I'll take care of these assholes.
Okay, you will maintain your intelligence. The DC was 30, because that's what I wrote down. Right here. 30.
Oh, so good.
Hell yes.
Good stuff.
Let's
good
go.
stuff. All right.
Oh, let's go.
That makes Cord very happy.
I think it makes
Okay.
us all happy.
I mean, that's quite a turn.
Yeah, you're Cord.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. that is my action for the turn.
Okay.
I have a whole bunch of shit I can do now as an ancient brass dragon. I'm actually not sure if I get legendary actions as a player, but you know.
You're level
I got
20.
3 of
You
them.
might as well burn them. I think
Okay,
I
cool.
think
I'll
it's
spend them
appropriate.
when
You
I
are a
choose
god
to.
now.
Yeah. Okay. We shift our scene back in towards the Titan as beginning to animate. Only 2 rounds left until this whatever's happening is going to complete it, and now we have a war machine
Oh
to
my
stop.
god.
Maeve, you are going to be the first
Yes.
one as coming up from the depths, kind of flying. These massive wings kind of spread. This extremely well-built humanoid who will use this mini as what he shall represent.
Smash.
Will totally make itself known as it will drop in right here. It comes up from this direction and drops in directly in front of you. It clearly will be able to... Let me double check something before I just make it happen. Nope. It'll focus here. It does not see you. It does not have any cool way to do that. You are still hidden. But you definitely see it go towards or past you. It kind of hovers a few feet off the ground as you hear it say, "Sister!" And when he does, it echoes and the ribs begin to rattle inside of it. That is going to be... He flies at... he flies stupid far. So yeah, he gets there in 1 flight movement. And then he is going to pull forth a great sword of his own. And is going to go compensating. He is then going to swing twice towards his sister.
You said it, not us.
That is going to be a 24 for the first and 17 for the second. Yes. Does the 17? Okay. They both hit. Let me know. Check.
Jen, your AC.
Mm-hmm. They both do hit. Okay. So you are going to take half of this slashing damage. So you only take 22 points out of the potential 44. And then you will take a total of lots of radiant. That is 54 points of radiant damage in total.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Yep. Yeah. A 12 does not. So as you go to swing the blade at him, he is going to just instinctively just grab it, catching it. And he kind of just shoves it back towards you, and he says, "You always were the weaker sibling." That'll be his turn. Yep. Magusa, it's your turn. It's right back to you. Mm-hmm. 23 will hit. The 12 obviously does not, but the 23 definitely hits. As he almost, his arrogance is his worst downfalling at the first, and he kind of does the same thing as he takes the Triton and shoves it away. And as he does, that, arrogant laugh, you just stick it right to him. Okay. As you pierce into Okay. So as you pierce into him, your weapon is more effective than it should have been. As you seemingly, whatever essence that you have being a sibling is damaging to him. So it doubles, your damage will double. He is clearly not completely regenerated or back to his normal self. His HP is like not what it could or should be, and you know that. And you know this is a good point to take advantage of this. As he kind of staggers, flutters back a little bit, and he's like, "You bitch!" And he's like not happy. Okay, so that will be your turn if that's all you want to do or all you have. Okay, our scene shifts from that all the way across the map. As Cord is like beginning to tremble, this huge massive brass dragon has basically blanketed the two, Lark and Cord, in kind of this security field of scales. Well, what do I do? What do I do? He looks to you and he's like, help me.
My turn?
Yeah, he'll hold his action to wait to see what you want to
All
do.
right. She's going to not to hit, just smack Ignatius and go, "You are not staying here, you idiot. We have to get all the way over there to get our friends. You are flying us. Come on, Court." And she will cast Holy Aura, which is her 8th level spell, which is a 30-foot orb that is going to surround us with divine light. Creatures within my choice we are shielded, so that's the 3 of us in a 5-foot radius. We will have advantage on all saving throws. Other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against us until the spell lands. In addition, if a fiend or undead attacks us, the aura will flash with brilliant light, and the attacker must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the spell ends.
Okay. So that's fantastic. So we are surrounded by this kind of aura.
Yep. And come on, Iggy, you gotta fly us over.
Yeah. So that will be your turn. Cord is holding his action. These wraiths are moving in. You can see now that your sight has been kind of awakened. And as they get in, they're completely just like lightning pops
bouncing off of it
completely, and you're seeing kind of almost like the Mummy movie, how like when he comes around, you're seeing this gigantic spectral cloud chasing and coming right in that direction. Still too far away, but it's definitely coming towards you, and you're like, yeah, I got something for you, dude.
After Lark's turn, I'd like to use my legendary action.
I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. Team Caster, here we go.
Yep, Team Caster coming in. So, this is why this is confusing. I had the wrong brass dragon. I had the 2024 version.
Womp womp.
Wow.
Oh, it just gets better when you go backwards. What?
I mean, it had more health, so. I will. So there's all these little guys around us, right?
They're being kind of reflected currently.
Yeah, they're being reflected, so I don't really have to worry about them. That's my Okay, no, if that's...
I was like, we got a giant cloud coming towards us.
I got
maybe
3 legendary actions.
Sure. Save it for the cloud.
And so I'm going to take... Well, I mean, if we need to move, we need to move.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go.
My legendary actions cannot be used to move, unfortunately. But
No.
what I can do is I need... First, I need to... everybody, I'm going to just open my wings and then beat them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I need everybody around me within 15 feet of the dragon, which I think everybody's kind of next to me, to make a 22 dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, Lord.
That is not
Including me in
friendly.
quarter. Can we hold on to your legs and be okay?
Yeah, that I have spell sculpt.
Oh, okay.
So we're okay.
Okay. So
I'm like holding on to the
every
dragon for
one of
dear
those
life.
entities that are being reflected back are flung as your massive wingspan, and they are beaten back even further, deeper.
And they take 16 damage at the same
Some of them will vanquish. There's some of them that don't,
Just
but some of them will just easily kind of.
Fire, I'm death.
Equaling your growl as this thing is like. The clouds kind of form this mouth of death that is just coming towards you. So that was your legendary action, and that was Lark's turn. And now we shift quickly back into Satoru as this bag is now received from Maguza.
Oh boy. Satoru takes a quick moment, looks at the bag, looks at Maguza with this, really? And then, yeah, okay.
We were? No,
We'll look at the deliverer. We'll give him this very knife edge smile.
Eyebrow raise. Curious.
And we'll wink. And with the wink, I will use my Hexblade's curse.
Okay.
And that will take a clip. I just had it open. You bum. It's a bonus action. There it is. So, as a bonus action, I choose the deliverer. He is cursed for 1 minute. The curse ends early if the target dies, I die, or I am incapacitated. I gain bonus damage to rolls against the cursed target. The bonus equals my proficiency bonus. Any attack I make against the cursed target is a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20 on the d20. The cursed target dies. If the turf target dies, I regain hit points equal to my warlock level plus my charisma modifier.
Hell yeah.
And that's something I can do per short or long rest. So, yeah, he is now cursed. And I'm then, with my action, since the other guy is behind me, I'm going to reach into the bag, and I am going to pull out the Sphere of Annihilation.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh god damn it.
What are you doing? Is what he says. He's like, oh, shit.
Winning. Winning is what he's doing. Winning.
Ending this, you mother.
All right.
You asked for a grenade earlier.
Oh, wow. So what does the Sphere of Annihilation do for those who are watching?
The sphere obliterates all matter it
Shenanigans.
passes through, and all matter that passes through it. Artifacts are the exception, unless an artifact is susceptible to damage from a Sphere of Annihilation. It passes through the sphere unscathed. Anything that touches the sphere, but isn't wholly engulfed and obliterated by it, takes 4d10 force damage. The spear is stationary until someone controls it. If you are within 60 feet of an uncontrolled spear, you may use an action to make a D25 Intelligence Arcana check. On a success, the sphere levitates in one direction of your choice, up to a number of feet equal to 5 plus my Intelligence modifier, minimum 5 feet. On a failure, the sphere moves 10 feet towards you. A creature whose space the sphere enters must succeed on a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw or be touched by it, taking 4d10 force damage. If you attempted to control a sphere that is under another creature's control, you make an Intelligence check or an Arcana check contested by the other creature's Intelligence Arcana check. The winner of the contest gains control of the sphere and can levitate it as normal. So, my question now is, because since it's in my possession,
Yep.
am I automatically in control of the sphere?
100%.
Yeah, because it does not require me to attune to it.
No.
So I am going
9/10 of the law, man.
Yeah. Possession, baby. So I'm going to just I pull it out, I gently nudge it into the air and send it towards Magooza's brother.
So as this
Man's
is
pull out
taking
game is on
place,
peak.
you can feel the touch of your wife as she kind of lifts your hands, and then she kind of slides forward and just goes and blows it. And as it goes directly in that direction, he's got to die or do something. What's he got to roll?
It's gonna die. Or
Yes, he
do
does have to die.
something.
That's correct.
He's gonna die or something.
It's like a
He
dex
just
save.
died.
A dexterity save. Yeah.
Oh, well, he beat that. It was like 13, I think it was.
Okay.
So he still takes damage.
He still takes damage.
Yep.
So it's
Is it 4d10?
4d10.
Cool.
So it's probably like half of the 4d10 since he saved.
Okay.
So I will roll that. Booba. Oh lord. So that's 26 total for but halved, so that's going to be 13 points of force damage.
Okay. As this orb kind of gets right into like where his kind of center mass was, where his heart is, you can literally see it begin to burrow into him as it just starts to disintegrate, much like Thanos' snap, just starting to he's like looking down at it. Yeah, he's starting to hurt.
And Satoru will, in the mind link at Maeve, do you think it?
Nice.
And that will end Satoru's turn.
It is the Planetar's turn. Control is a contest, correct?
Yeah,
So it's you versus him on a, what is it?
on an Arcana roll.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Spicy.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
I rolled a
Nice.
19 on the die.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So he attempts to try to gain control. You see him tapping in to kind of all of his knowledge, his angelic senses or his dark angelic senses, and he's trying to gain control of it. And you use, with the help of your patron, everything you have to keep control of this thing.
Yeah, like Satoru's eyes start to bleed as he just, no.
That's so cool.
Nice.
All right, that would be the Planetar's turn, or Planetar.
I'd like to.
Oh.
I'd like to take my
Legendary?
last legendary.
Yeah,
if you-
yeah.
So as part of wing attack from before, I actually can move. I will fly up to half my speed, which is 40 feet.
Ooh.
And so we will take off
20 feet in the air.
40 feet. I
Oh,
move
40
80.
is half.
Yes.
Oh, dang.
So-
Yeah.
You,
I was like, we're
as the
hovering a
wing
little.
attack begins to do its thing, and these specters are flying off, and this other kind of spectral cloud is charging towards your massive wingspan, kind of lifts you off the ground as your massive talons will like scoop up gently
It just feels so
grabbing a hold of both Cord and Lark, and Cord's like, oh, as he's like clutching onto this thing, completely shocked that you were going to do that, and you elevate 40 feet and begin to traverse in the direction in which you feel you need to go.
Yeah, I'm going to head towards, obviously, the thing, which is probably going to put me right in the path of that entity.
Yep. You guys are on a collision course.
I'm holding the shield.
Are we close enough to make a tail attack, which has a 15-foot range?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wipe
So
them,
as
baby.
I'm flying overhead of this thing, and I'm just gonna whoop this thing as if I can. I'm gonna drag my tail, my nice big fat spiky tail, down and attack it with a tail attack, which is plus 14.
You don't even have to attack it. The AC is so low. It's just your natural 14 just carves into it.
But what if I rolled a natural 20?
Oh, that's good. It'll double.
Oh my god. Okay, 2d8 plus 8, so 4d8 plus 8. Oh my god.
And
let's go.
It didn't attack us. You're just attacking it, right?
Yeah, he's like basically
Okay.
flying by, dragging his tail against it, essentially.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be 18 plus 8, so 24 damage. And they do count as
Magical.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Come
I just roar. Again, I am fire, I am death.
Yes, you're having so much fun. This Lark
I
as she
am.
passes like,
You just hear Ignatius in your mind. He's like, yes, I am.
All right.
He's like, you've never seen Ignatius this
This happy,
full
never
of
in his life.
unbridled joy
Mhm.
in his life.
I love
Okay.
it.
So that will be your legendary action. The spectral cloud is next. At this point, based off what it all has transpired, the orb, it comes in vicinity of the orb because you fly past it. It pushes it away. Does it take damage from the orb or the aura?
If it attacks us, it rolls at disadvantage and has to make a con
Okay,
save.
so it's technically not attacking. It's more or less you're gonna, for flavor, it'll repulse it. It's gonna leave. You notice that it is like, okay, I'm done with this shit, and it's gonna keep going because it literally just lost a lot of its minions it was controlling, which were the specters down there.
Never mind.
You
I'm
just
out.
gouged it. It's got enough intelligence to be like, I'm gonna.
It's like, wow, that's a brass
To
dragon.
go.
What the fuck?
I'm done.
this shit
I'm
out.
done. Thank you so much.
That's a brass dragon with a cleric riding it.
Okay.
That's not okay.
So that will end our second and bring us to the top of the third. We have our round counter down to 1.
Oh man.
Fly faster!
Oh god, no. I've got one relevant question on my turn, and we're gonna see because this dragon has a burrow speed. We'll
Sure,
see how that
sure.
works.
And we're gonna go to Maeve. Maeve, it is your turn. This seems like a pivotal moment. Your heart is racing. You take a couple deep breaths to get yourself centered. You can feel like this is very important. You have the god of war literally manifested in this kind of angelic-esque kind of entity that is squaring off against Maggie. You see that your dear friend Satoru has kind of whipped out this artifact that is slowly trying to burrow itself through the deliverer. What's next?
No, I sent that after the angel.
Oh! Not to deliver to the angel. Okay, good to know. I misunderstood. Let me adjust some numbers here.
All right.
Yeah, that's a little different.
No, I Hexblade cursed the deliverer and then sent the Sphere of Annihilation at the angel.
Okay. Let me just adjust his numbers then.
You made sure everybody got something.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, gotta share.
Listen,
Cool
as one of my
opportunity
favorite content creators says, anybody can get it.
Okay. So this sphere is burrowing itself into the god of war, Nephriel,
Yeah.
as he is clearly not thrill.
I never liked him.
You are hidden, so you can trigger sneak attack if you choose to attack.
I definitely could. I also could commit arson.
You could do that as well.
Ignatius approves.
Granted,
As he would.
Very tight quarters.
Granted.
would I know? Would I be able to tell if this being has a resistance to fireball or firebolt at all? Fire damage?
You know he's a god.
Right. But does that give you resistance or an immunity?
Probably.
Let's put it this way. Check the right statistics there. Just looking at the wrong guy.
Because I
Most
really
things
just,
sent at him
I'm
are probably
like
not
a
going to land as
two-trick
hard as
pony.
you wanted to.
Probably not.
He is a god, but he is yet a full-powered god. So it may be he could be resistant, or because he doesn't have himself completely reestablished, he might not be resistant at all. Fireball would.
Do I want to
really
be
good.
flashy or do I want to do?
I think you should really establish what kind of resistance to fire this thing has.
I could.
Says
I
the
absolutely
fire
could.
wizard.
Pew, pew.
Yeah.
Says the fire wizard.
You let us know.
Well,
Let us
if
know.
if I'm his sister, would I know? Would I be able to tell her?
Yeah. I think the answer you could give essentially is he's yet to retain his status, essentially, or stature into the godhood. He's vulnerable.
Go for it.
This is
Burn
it
him.
or
Thing
nothing.
is, I do think that if it pops off, I think I actually will do more damage with a sneak attack dagger, because that's 10d6 as opposed to 4d10.
Because I am nothing but a benevolent DM, you could sneak attack with a fireball. I feel like that's fun too.
Nuh-uh.
Why not?
Are you saying that all
He's
of the
busy.
sneak attack
Are you
damage would
saying
be
that all of
fire?
it is gonna stack
Yeah.
and do all of the
We're
damage?
playing level 20, baby. Let's do it. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Oh, let's go!
This is the greatest game of my whole life.
Let's go!
Come on!
Please!
So all of a sudden they see out
Oh.
of nowhere just a
Fire.
big just laser ball of flame. Fuck yes, motherfucker, let's do it. So do I even need I probably should roll to see if the sneak attack pops off, right? Because I mean if it's a firebolt, no, it is a roll. It's a +8.
You doing
That's
a
a 19 on the die.
We're doing fire
+8.
bolt or ball.
Bolt.
Okay.
Bolt.
Just
Not
wanted to
ball.
clarify. Sure.
Bolt.
Ball would have been cooler, but
Which for a 27 to hit.
oh, definitely hits.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Okay. So I have a 4d10, which comes to 24, plus another 10d6, which comes to 33, for a total of 57 points of damage. And I think
so good.
That's it.
Okay.
If that weren't enough.
Okay.
Do you have
So-
anything you do on a
Fucking
bonus
rogues,
action? Do you have
man.
anything you do on a bonus action?
You
still have your
all
bonus
of the things
action,
in
you still
bonus
have it.
action. I do have a bonus action. I could. Well, I mean, none of them really do anything. Oh, I can blind him.
Okay.
That's
So-
helpful.
Oh, I can blind him.
okay.
Casual like.
So
Or wait, actually, hold on.
Casual
I may have
blinding.
had to spend some of that. No, wait, no, I can't because I had to spend some of that sneak attack damage. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
out of seemingly the ether, your rogue appears, and she says, basically, take this, you motherfucker. Launches this firebolt at him as he's like
My dad said
trying to look, but he can't because he's just got this massive sphere just saying right through him. There's an explosion. The fire. he is looking pretty rough. His wing begins to kind of like falter. It even makes the sphere. His next check for the save is going to be a disadvantage because of all of this collateral. It's looking bad for him, but we don't care. So,
Like it, in fact.
Iggy,
We cared.
Iggy, it's your turn.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Almost one movement would probably get you there.
One movement.
You go what? 80? You go 80 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, you need a little bit more than that.
Okay, so it would still be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you guys were several hundred feet once you stepped out of that kind of.
Yep.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to dash.
It's gonna be a bit. But I don't know if you accounted for this, but fight roll. If he's thinking about coming back, if the thing is thinking about
It
coming
won't.
back,
I
fight roll.
clearly use that into consideration of why he's running.
Awesome,
Yep.
excellent. You're such a great, amazing, benevolent DM. I appreciate it. I will, I guess, just move. Like we're just flying.
So 160
Just beat
feet
my wings.
dashing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, dashing.
Amazing. Here's what I'll do. If you want to cash in let's make it 2 legendary actions, I'll let you double the speed to 3, whatever that 300 something. 320. 420.
Do I get to? Now, my relevant question for the turn is the outside of this dirt and stone, or is it flesh?
It's only one way to find out, man. You don't know. It looks.
I run straight into
Sure.
it if I can. If I can use my movement,
Yeah.
enough of it to run straight into it, I will try to use any remaining movement that I have to burrow directly into where I think this thing is.
Okay. Give me
Where my friends are.
give me an intelligence check. Just straight intelligence, keeping your own intelligence. You're looking for 18 or better to guess.
That's a 19 on the die, 14 plus 5.
So yeah, you come barrowing in and you will slam into this. It has great resistance, but you push your way through as this entire combat is taking place inside this left kind of lung cavity there. There is this horrific sound of breaking bone or cracking stone as this massive brass dragon slash gold dragon mini, because that's all I got, comes crashing through.
Oh my god.
I don't know if the map will hold that much weight.
Yes.
That is a beautiful
and-
sight. Look at that.
And the
Oh,
kind of
that's-
And the
loving-
3 of you who don't know this is Ignatius are like, the fuck now?
Yeah, I don't just crash through
What is
this thing.
Okay,
Maybe gets ready to fireball the dragon because
so
Right.
I will say that will cost you 2 of your legendary actions to complete that. You kind of find this draconic surge to either catch the winds and, exceed your glide or whatever it is, and then your determination to punch through.
So that's movement, action movement,
And legendary
action.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a BA left.
Okay. You snort smoke.
Which,
Finger guns.
yeah, like I think literally it's just the bonus action will be spent on Ignatius inhaling, and everybody in the area sees this red glow up the throat of this dragon as
Bro, we're all in
Ignatius
here.
gets ready.
Yeah. As the dragon appears, Satoru will turn back to turn just slightly towards the deliverer. Is that with you?
I thought it was with you, is what he says.
Oh, I'm just gonna go with it's with us. Haha.
And Ignatius will take an entire bonus action to just make his throat glow with red.
I like it. Okay.
Here for it.
Maguza just turns around and goes,
Pure
God, I
aura.
forgot how showy dragons were.
All right, so that was yours.
Would I have any
turn.
idea that that's Ignatius? Do I know that he can do that?
We're
Well, you
both
can hear
me
him
and
in your
Cord
head.
are each hugging a leg.
Telepathically linked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, that's true.
We're also still
That's right.
mentally
It's
linked.
like, yeah.
Yes,
Old
that
man,
as well.
Is that you?
And you just hear this like deep cackling, just this like, of course, it's me.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
He's very
Definitely-
full of himself now.
definitely
He's
with
changed
us.
greatly.
Yours is just like, Jesus.
He surpassed his former self.
Oh my
else could a
god, if he
wizard ask
wasn't insufferable enough already, now he's got
Yep,
the
there
ego
it
of a
is.
dragon.
Yep, 100%.
I'm a
Okay.
dragon and a goddess,
So-
and even I've never been that showy. It's tacky.
We go to Enefriel, the god of
We
war.
mortal dragons have to like.
As it is his turn,
Or mortality.
he is going to. Here's what he's going to do. He's going to try to gain control of
that
this.
at all.
He's going to try to gain control of this.
Didn't like that.
Okay.
Didn't like the laugh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
This little bitch. That's all I'm saying. A little bit.
Okay.
All right. What do you got?
I rolled a 19.
He rolled an 18. Let's
No, 19.
So he only has an 18. He loses. And he will end his turn because that will be his action. But he will cash in a legendary action. And as he does, he will literally disappear. And I believe the orb is still going in a pathway.
Yep.
Absolute bitch.
The orb
And I'm-
is going to represent right here. It's coming directly towards you, Maeve. You're like, what the fuck?
And yeah, Satoru will lean over towards Megusa. I didn't know your brother was such a bitch.
Ooh!
And he will say it
Yeah.
out loud.
Yeah, no, he is.
Satoru was asking for the smoke.
You know who
right
gave me that orb? Grandma. Grandma gave me that orb. He wanted the orb of annihilation. She wouldn't give it to him. She gave it to me. Because she knew I'd have to use it on him.
All right.
Megusa, it is your turn. You
Oh,
hear
sweet. Okay, so
you
I
hear
think
the
I might have
deliverer
been
be
doing
like-
something wrong this time. What?
the deliverer literally is like, Master, you have abandoned me. As he's looking like, where have you gone? Continue.
I did tell you my brother was a bit of a shit, in fairness.
You did.
So
You did.
I did more than once. So for the first thing I'm going to do is two-handed, try an attack. We're going to do it. See, I was doing something wrong. I'm awesome. I wasn't actually giving myself any of my attack bonuses for literally anything, which
Oh.
is why, yeah.
Well,
Okay,
you're
so there's that.
you're discovering yourself. It's okay.
I
Yeah,
am. I'm
you're-
learning.
it's a learning curve.
I
Yeah.
too am stretching my wings. So 8 piercing. That's for the first attack. Second attack. I'm sorry. Did 21 hit? I apologize. I should have asked.
21 does hit. Yes, it will hit.
Okay. I apologize. I should have asked that first. And then I'll just do another one because why not? Does 19 hit?
19 will miss.
19 will miss.
Yes.
Okay. And then as my... I think that's everything. I think that's everything.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Has he damaged me before?
Yeah, he's damaged you. He's
Yes,
also
he has.
damaged
Yeah,
as
he
well.
did. He gave me the radiant damage. Okay.
Mhm.
Then I also get another attack. So we'll go ahead and do, this time we'll do, Grand Claws. 19 doesn't hit though, does it?
19 does not hit.
Okay. And we're good. We're done.
Okay. Cord is clearly holding this orrery again. He's looking at it. He looks to Lark. He's looking for inspiration. You're kind of like the smart one. So he holds his action. He's like, what should we do? This apparently is important. And that is your turn, Lark.
Yep. I was gonna help the people fighting. I'm not an arcane person. What do we think what do we think we need to do with this? Like, if I just start spinning things, I don't think that's gonna go well for us. So what do we need to do? I don't know, make checks or...
All right. Do you lay your hands on the device to attempt to do something? Is the question I'll ask.
I don't think she's touched it yet. I think you're holding it, and she's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't arcane.
Okay.
Like,
I don't arcane.
Ignatius will just, again, Ignatius will be like,
Lark, you can do it.
oh boy.
touch the orb, and I will
Oh
pour
gosh.
all of my study and intellect. I'll try to do the same thing that, like, that
Maeve
was doing,
Yeah.
or Maeve was doing before.
Okay.
And I would just want to pour all of my learning as
So
much
then
as I can through our psychic link
I get the
into
help
you.
action
Sure.
as I make an Arcana check on what do we need to do with this thing.
Sure.
You feel Ignatius believes in you.
All right.
Ignatius doesn't believe in anything.
That is a 16.
Okay. So, do you physically play your hands on this thing to do anything with that 16?
I think with a 16, with a 16, does she think it's safe to touch, or does she think if she touches it, like, she's going to explode the room? I'm not saying nothing magical will happen, but does she think that she's going to set off the bomb in the whole room?
It's a very... Oh, man, how do I put this? You're very uncertain, but you do know that this is probably how you're going to stop this thing from coming around, because you have, like, half a round left before this thing is a problem.
All right, she's going to touch it.
Okay. So when you put your hands on it, you, with a 16, attempt to do some things and make some things move. There's a brief moment where everything just goes, like, stretches away. You and Cord are left holding this device. And this device, essentially, once you kind of, like, come into this space that is kind of, like, very serene and peaceful, and there's almost like stars that are kind of around you. Almost find yourself in almost like this celestial area. The orrery has now gone from your hand, essentially, and has made itself much larger in kind of the center of this space. Two of you are in this quiet, peaceful, serene place and begin to kind of like stare and look at this thing. And now what you're seeing is more of the reality. These are not stones that you're looking at. You're actually looking at the celestial moving bits and pieces of galaxies, planets, etc., etc. As Cord's like, what did you do?
I just touched it.
Okay. As everyone else is in the area, you see that both Cord and Lark are kind of almost eyes go back into the head kind of vibe. They're in some sort of space, some sort of other place, but connected to whatever this is. As you study and look at it, you begin to start seeing like memories play through of various people, almost images popping through kind of in the center of this thing. And you get, with a 16, you have enough comprehension to know that this can change anything and everything. You can reverse time, you can alter things, you can bring people back, you can manipulate material, like you can rewrite the histories that you want to rewrite. So the pressure is now on you, or Cord, of what you want to do with this powerful thing. And you're getting a sense also that these alien beings use this to create the planet, like I said, the species, animals, things like that.
Okay, so, do we think there's a way to manipulate this so that everybody who's not us within this 100-foot whatever area just suddenly has 0 health and are dead? Which button do I push for that?
Sure. So Cord's got he's got the help action held, so he can work with you to do this. You can make a religion check or an arcana check to write what it is you wish to write, essentially.
Okay. I think she's definitely gonna make a religion check.
Essentially, for game mechanic, this is literally like the wish spell, but you can control it to a point.
You can send the thing back. Because it's a foreign construct here. It's not supposed to be here. So if you wished to send it back to where it came from, it would essentially be gone, but we would still be here.
As long as you hit the target numbers.
Yeah, right?
Well, okay. All right. Pardon me. Yes, that is.
Take God of War's portfolio away.
You could also, you could do that as well.
Yeah, but we don't want him sticking around.
Make him not a God of War.
Isn't he gone?
Would that get rid of all war ever, though?
No.
Only one way to find out.
Something else would have to take.
There's so many gods of war.
Let's start with the roll. Let's start with the roll and see what we. Oh my God, that's a nat 20.
We get a better God of War.
Okay.
We get creative.
So
that is a nat 20 or 28.
What does Lark? What does Lark want to do with this? What does your heart of hearts tell you that you can do anything? You can bring people back. Think you could do whatever.
Lark, having seen all of the war, the senseless war that we saw previously, is just so sick of the fighting and the war as a concept, just that I think there is a part of her that not only wants to, get rid of this guy from trying to come back as a god of war, but like she doesn't want to see any more innocent people killed ever. And so I think in her heart of hearts, that's what she's thinking about when she's thinking of this could rewrite anything. Wouldn't it be great if we could just, from here on out, maybe we don't have any more fucking wars.
Okay.
And there's probably going to be terrible repercussions for that. But in terms of what she's thinking in this moment with reality changing at her fingertips.
Okay. So our scene quickly shifts as you put what feels like the last piece into place. Satoru, it is your turn. What do you want to do? You're muted.
Satoru is going to move the Spear of Annihilation. If I can move it around Maeve so that it doesn't touch her, but move it directly into the spine of the thing that we're in, so that it will obliterate it.
Amazing. As you reach forth and you begin to manipulate that, there's a moment now that everyone in this space feels something is different, something has changed. There's a bright light that flashes, and we will start with you, Satoru, because it was your turn. What does your idea place look like without war, without the god of war, with everything that was just described by Lark? What does it feel like to you? Where do you see yourself?
Like, given everything that's already happened, his ideal place is his tea shop. Cool. Being there with Lark and all of his friends, happy with all of the people in the village or town, able to come in and enjoy tea and quiet moments, or like moments of warmth and friendship, and just able to be happy and be themselves.
Amazing. Maeve, the white light has taken over you as well. What does your ideal kind of warless, perfect place mean to you, or look like?
She's not really sure. She hasn't really had an opportunity to not constantly be fighting for survival. So, her ideal place would just be somewhere where she can, I guess, explore a side of life she's never really known. So she doesn't have to. She can put her daggers down. She doesn't constantly have to be looking over her shoulder. No one's coming for her. No one's gonna try to kidnap her friends to try to get to her. She doesn't have to steal anymore. She can just have a peaceful life. Maybe actually enjoy an afternoon at the tea shop with her friends.
Okay.
She's not really sure. It's all a very foreign concept to her.
Okay. Iggy.
Yeah, so Ignatius really war, battle, fighting has been a constant in his life for so long, and to contemplate without it, it would read as time to him.
Okay.
Ignatius has transformed himself into a dragon. He has so much more time now to do all the things that he wanted to do. And so it's really, a matter of like, I would want to spend more time with my friends. I would want to visit Satoru's tea shop. I would want to fly across the world and find the woman that Ignatius loves. And he would want to spend the remainder of his very, very long lifespan at peace and study, and maybe not for the pursuit of power, but the pursuit of betterment of himself, of the world, becoming the best he can be and imparting the best that he can as a legacy before he finally says it's time to move on.
Okay. Megusa.
I think because, she is a god, I think she knows there's no such thing as a world without war. But I think she very much believes that there are times when peace is very prevalent for a long period of time. And so to her, she's remembering one of those time periods, in her old life. And so to her, she used to just go exploring. She liked to just wander, and she had the money and the privilege and the abilities to do it. And so even though she's a little bit less of all of those things now, I think to her, being able to take that up again, to not have to worry about being summoned randomly, to not have to give herself over to any other cause, to just simply enjoy coming back to this town and going to a tea shop and seeing these lovely people and going out and wandering the world and seeing what else there is and bringing back stories and presents. Maybe sometimes bringing one of them with on an adventure.
Okay. Lark.
I think when Lark thinks of peace, she thinks of people. It's gonna be Satoru, it's gonna be Cord, it's gonna be Megusa and Ignatius and Maeve, even, as much as they love to rib and poke each other and her. like, yes, it will be kind of in the tea shop, but I think it also even extends more than that of, you know, the people in town, whether Satoru, you know, if there's anything that can be done to bring his wife back, if Cord's sister is searchable and can be brought into the fold. But it is a quiet life of just, you know, she could heal people and help people, as there were things like sickness that happen and accidents that happen, but not anything insanely life or death.
Okay. As all of this is kind of transpiring and happening, Lark, you take the last kind of piece of this puzzle, you begin to move it, and you're afraid that you may make a mistake, and you're not sure. And it just takes this one extra click to push this into where you think it needs to go. You can feel Cord's hand kind of rest on yours. He'll squeeze it 3 times to give you this. You've never experienced the 3-time squeeze. Pushes it, just gives you the extra nudge to click it into place. And when that happens, light overtakes. As everyone's vision kind of returns, we find ourselves in the tea shop. We see Satoru as he's like, a letter from our friend. And he opens it up, and this one is written particularly by Magusa, who has taken Ignatius on some sort of grand adventure somewhere in the far reaches of this planet. As Lark, you eagerly kind of bring over some tea and begin to serve it, as Cord is sitting there with a smile on his face as he watches you kind of serve the tea, and Satoru is kind of reading this letter and kind of laughing at certain things that Magusa says, as we see Maeve, transformed Maeve, perhaps, no longer the tiefling, more of what she was before, enter into the tea shop with the brightest smile you've seen, that quickly turns into the most mischievous smile you've seen as she walks up to someone and pickpockets them from something, and then says, I think you've dropped this, and then hands it back. And she approaches the table and says, it's got to keep in practice. As I think this is a great place for us to conclude our 2nd season of Legends and Lore. I have had a privilege to work with these fine folk. I hope that you all have enjoyed their performances, and that you will come back for a 3rd season. Until next time, keep grinning.